Hello and welcome to Roleplay Rejects, where we play new and unusual tabletop role-playing games. In Side Quest, we're taking a break from our longer stories to play just a few sessions of some very unique role-playing games out there. So sit back and enjoy.
Boy, there he is.
Hi, Craig.
Hi.
There he is.
Greg?
Right.
Craig with a C.
Craigers.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know, does anyone got anything to talk about?
I feel like I did, but now that I have to do it, I forgot.
It was a warm up, so we got to figure out something else.
You're making a book.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's the rules. I'm using tape because I can't find the staples.
Dude, that's pretty sweet.
No, I see staples.
I have in there.
somewhere.
You are now a bookbinder.
Yeah.
So true.
There's staples here. I can just ship them to you.
Yeah.
Get here. Not in time. Oh well.
Actually, they're already here.
What?
Oh, to send him back in
I
time.
didn't even know.
Oh,
Wait, if they're the red staples, don't use those. I only use green staples. That's past Void Shift's staples. He's the evil one.
evil voice.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Good to know.
Good to
He
know.
found
Yeah.
those.
I was wondering, like, what
lore.
in the fuck?
Yeah. Someone have a topic right now.
Right now? I got invited to LARPing.
Well,
You
nice.
got invited to
Oh,
I got
dude.
invited to LARPing.
Are you gonna go?
I am probably going to go. I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay.
It literally this morning, I went to local game store and
Right.
my kid saw another kid that she knew because they go to like the same kind of
That's wild.
school
That is
together.
crazy.
You should tell me who it is later.
Met them there.
So they ran up, like said hi to one another, and then of course, me and the other dad were just kind of like, hey,
Mhm.
hi. I guess we have to introduce each other.
Yeah.
Like, how's it going? Yeah, and then I can't remember how the conversation like turned to this. But like he's in a game store, so like I think I mentioned like TTRPGs and that I like TTRPGs, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I do LARPing," and I was like, "Really?" Because he was talking about trying to go to the Ren Fair and like some of his
Yeah.
get up, and then
I would love to
that
go
he's
to
got
Ren Fair.
LARPing stuff going on, and that his kid does LARPing with him.
That's sick.
Did he have long hair?
Oh, that's pretty fun.
He does have some long hair and kind of like a beard.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I think
He's got the tattoos on.
Is he kind of skinny? Okay,
No.
if you have to think about it, I'm not talking about the same guy.
So he invited you out?
I mean, I guess it's getting a little serious. Moving a little faster than I thought.
Does he like frequent a place with the group?
He's got a local group. Yeah, he's supposed to. He might have already sent me. And then I got a
Oh
message.
my god, did you get his number?
I got his number.
What? You making new friends? Oh my god. That's so special. That's precious.
Yeah. He sent me the like for the event schedules and something for the like character paths for skill trees and stuff.
That's kind of interesting.
So what level of LARPing is this? Is this like you have to be in character the entire time?
It seems like it might be you have to be in character the entire time.
Cool.
Within
Okay.
reason. He mentioned that there's this whole like pickpocketing mechanic where you would have a like a bobby pin, and you would, if you can get it on their person and leave, you've successfully pickpocketed them. And like the bobby pin will have like your name on it, so that then they know who to actually like give items to.
Cool. Yeah.
It showed me a picture of like the different kinds of currency that they have, and like one thing was like a familiar's egg that his kid managed to hatch, and now like she's a witch with a familiar.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It sounds cool.
The whole thing sounds like fun.
It's like the coolest kid in school. You imagine at like the end of the day, like you walk around, you're like, oh, why do I have so many bobby pins in me?
Yeah.
Like, I have to give all these people my stuff.
I'm
I'm
broke.
I was
fucking
just
broke.
walking
Yeah.
around. I'm fucking broke, man. I'll just give you IOUs, I guess.
Just
He
give
literally
them the
just-
bobby pins.
Yeah.
He literally just came up and just clapped me on the back. I thought it was, like friendly gesture, but no.
Don't trust
full of
anybody.
Just have an inventory full of bobby pins.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Just only carry
But-
cursed items.
Ooh.
There
There you go.
at the
I'm
end of the
stealing
day,
that.
go around like, oh, have this cursed skull. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say that first part. Have this skull.
I'm so sad you stole
Or-
my cursed ring from me.
Oh no! Please
Please give
don't.
it back. Don't attune to it.
A deck of many things with only the bad stuff in it. Oh,
It's a family
And then you
heirloom.
give it to him, you just run off like, I'm free, I'm free.
yeah, don't when death appears.
Yeah. And are they
Yeah.
normal like D&D classes, or are they?
They
Any-
seem to be like generic kinds of classes.
Okay.
So, warrior, healer,
Ranger.
wizard, rogue. Those are kind of the four that I saw briefly.
Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm gonna have to, hyper focus on this. For a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
Read the
Oh, yeah,
rules,
there's
make a
so
broken
much.
build.
Yeah,
Yeah.
memorize absolutely everything to the
Yeah.
point where then I oust the game master and I am God now.
Yeah. You got it.
And only then will I be satisfied.
Min-max.
And then you'd be like, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah. You know what? Nah,
I've done it
no
all.
thanks.
you know?
Yeah, I psychologically broke the previous game master, but
But what now?
yeah, I've
Just
done it all.
deconstruct their whole society.
There we go.
Like, well,
This
your
is a
rules
true
say I could
conflict.
do this, so basically isekai the whole place.
That'd be fun.
That
He
was-
did also talk about that they have to fight monsters, and certain monsters have like different effects that happen and everything. So
Well,
I don't know, man. I'm into it.
okay.
yeah, dude.
And who else is
I mean,
joining
sounds
me
cool.
with?
Yeah, I'll go.
Everyone.
I've
I
LARPed
mean,
one
if your kid
time.
does it, then our kid does it. Can do it.
Yeah.
She makes
There
it
you
like-
go.
Automatically,
You have
right
an
now,
excuse
she
to go.
does it. That's actually what she's doing right now.
I think she would love it though.
I'm
I
sure.
think she would.
I
I've been
wanted,
sick.
I wanted an excuse to get those wooden swords at Ren Fair anyway.
Mm.
So,
I don't know if wood is a thing. I
Nice.
think they have to be like the hard
Foam.
foam.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Never mind, I'm
Sorry.
not going.
Have you ever done LARP?
I want to say no, but I mean, cosplay is kind of there, just slightly without the
Mhm.
action.
Okay.
I know our area has seems like a large group of LARPers. Was invited once a few years ago by this guy who basically wore plate mail out to a board game shop.
Nice.
And in the years since, like I've seen him do like charity walks where you go like all night
Nice.
in that plate armor. I don't know
Wow.
how many laps he actually ended up doing, but it's like, dude, that's awesome. That's
Dedication.
dedication.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Yeah, I can't even imagine like
Really
walking
cool.
around it. Because is it like legit plate armor?
I think it was like mostly plate and chainmail, but like yeah, it was legit stuff, like all made by him.
That's
I think that was like one of the rules of it, because like I told him like, oh, I'm a cosplayer, like I make like fake armor out of foam and other materials. And they're like, yeah, that doesn't really work because we take like the base value of the material, like even if it's like plate mail or whatever done up in foam, it would actually have to be made out of metal for it to count for in-game stats.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
good.
Okay, like that's a bit beyond what I can do, but thank you for the information.
You don't have a forge back home? Like you don't just.
You're not in
Yeah.
armor?
I guess I'm a fake armor. That's what it is.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's
that's wild though.
yeah, LARPers. It's definitely a time commitment. Would have
Mhm.
loved to kind of check it out. I feel like I've heard through friends like there might be drama in some of the
Ooh.
factions in our area. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well,
No.
that doesn't really incentivize me to kind of check it
Yeah,
out.
that's
Also,
fair.
I
That
don't
makes
have
sense.
time for it.
Yeah,
Like
that's
this-
gonna be a big
You
one.
don't want medieval era drama.
Wait, Drew. The medieval
It's like,
tea go
I-
crazy, probably.
It's like Like I get enough of it on a regular basis. Like the world has it, so it's like,
True.
why do I want to go and do fake drama?
Fair.
Okay, well,
Although now that's just making me think of just replacing all current drama and things going on, but just rethink it in a medieval context, and it'll just be more fun, more whimsical that way.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite
And
as
duels.
Yeah, bring
Ooh.
back dueling.
I'll put
Yeah,
my gloves
that'll
on.
solve the drama real fast.
Yeah.
There we go.
You bite your thumb at me, sir.
Well, I gotta say, I do bite my thumb.
Oh damn,
Have at
the
thee.
button words.
That
Where's
happened.
my glove?
And then they do that like 5 times. You have gloves?
Yeah, they're like the nitrile gloves
Oh, okay.
when I do resin stuff.
Mm.
Like
Right,
medical
okay.
gloves.
Right.
I have gardening gloves. Those are pretty close to
What do you
like
use 'em
dueling
for?
gloves.
Yeah, they're
Mostly
cloth
dirt.
gloves.
Mm.
He uses for his dirt hobby.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
Just collecting dirt.
move dirt
No, just
from
his
one
hobby
side
is
of my lawn to
collecting
the
dirt.
other.
It's just dirt.
Dirt is the verb.
Yeah. I'm gonna go dirt now.
Are you keeping dirt for the dirt man, Joseph? Are you
Fucking
providing
man?
people with dirt for the
You
dirt
don't. You haven't
man?
heard that song, bro?
You don't know the dirt
Yo,
man?
what is
Dude,
this
it's
song?
so sick.
Oh my god!
We'll have to find.
It's a
Yeah,
song. I don't know his name,
me
but
neither.
the
But you got
whole
that little
song,
thingy. Oh my god, it's
yeah,
so good. You gotta
like
keep a little
people
dirt under your pillow.
for the dirt
Oh,
man.
Yeah, you know it.
If you
Yeah,
don't, he's gonna take you underground.
yeah.
There's been so many good TikToks and reels
So
like,
many
dude,
ones.
why do you have dirt under your pillow? Like I cleaned it up. You did what? Like no, as he's being taken
okay,
underground.
that's what I've seen. I've seen
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
a short.
Dude,
We'll
Okay.
catch you guys.
Never
up.
seen
You don't
this.
believe-
oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, after this, like write it down somewhere.
I love urban horror.
Absolutely. I will stay on for the live reaction.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I need to hear this.
Speaking of live reactions, who are you?
How did you
Or-
get here?
where am I? How did you guys are here? I thought this was my basement. Oh, I guess I
Our
better
connection.
introduce myself.
Live from this guy's
Uh, hi, I'm Voidshift C, but today you can call me Chris. I
I
am
love
a
compliments.
avid listener of this podcast.
Woo.
I like what you guys do. I love all the exploration of the different TTRPGs you guys play and telling some really good stories. And honestly, listening always makes me feel like I'm hanging with my homies. I'm just
good.
rolling dice with friends and chilling. Like, guys all have great energy together, and here I am. Mysteriously, I have willed myself into your basement today.
Mhm.
Honestly,
Thank you.
like
We
on
appreciate that.
Discord, Instagram,
Yeah,
everything, Void Shift.
If
Yeah.
you're in Discord, you've probably seen him.
Quality memes.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
meme it up. Yes, it's like another group chat. I don't have crazy amounts of group chats, but it's like, yeah, these guys like it. I like the memes there too.
Dude, there's been like a few times where just we'll see some kind of a post for that you made, like your all of your cosplay stuff that we've
Mhm.
seen, like the Borderlands
Oh, thanks.
cosplay.
Oh my
Chef's
God, I love
Kiss.
you.
Mhm.
We've just been
Yeah.
like
It's my
Void
favorite.
Shift's fucking based.
He's a
We
cool
did
guy.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for a while. Doing it less and less these days, I would say, but more of a quality over quantity. Like you'll definitely hear people like with the cosplay crunch, like making a couple cosplays a year. And while it was fun, it also kind of gets expensive
I bet.
and tiresome.
Mhm.
Definitely.
But yeah, I made I want to say my last big one was a short trooper from Rogue One,
Cool.
which got me approved into the 501st. So
Okay.
for
Nice. I
people
know
who
what that
don't,
is.
That's awesome.
yeah. For the listeners, 501st is a charity organization based of Star Wars cosplayers. You get approved by building a suit or buying a suit, whichever, to basically be as if you walked off the movie screen. and attend charity events, try to raise money for charities at like big cons and things like that. Some of the garrisons do hospital visits, some really good work.
That's really sick.
That is super cool.
Yeah, one of my
Yeah.
coworkers is in the 501st too. She talks about it all the time.
That's
It's
really
really
good. Yeah,
Nice.
same. I'd get it tattooed.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's fun. You get to meet so many people and try to bad guys doing good is the one tagline that they have, and
That's sick.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, if you go on like Facebook or Instagram for our listeners out there, your area probably has a 501st nearby, right? Most like big cities have a division of the 501st.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah, and if you're an event coordinator, you can apply to have them appear at your event.
Mm.
And then people volunteer if there's any in the area. You get people from out of town driving in just kind of on their own dime, like, hey, I got nothing to do this weekend. Like, I'm going to come down with my Darth Vader or something.
Yep.
Some real dedication in a lot of the members of it.
hell yeah.
But yeah, more of a quality thing. So it's like I built that in 2022, and I've worn it, I want to say, at least 20 times by now.
Dang,
Nice.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So it gets some wear and tear, but it's like it saves me from having to build a whole new suit every year. Although I do still do that. But yeah, my Facebook is Void Shift Creations, and Instagram is Void Shift C. Void Shift _C, where I try to post as much cosplay stuff as I can.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, and we'll include those links in our episode description too, just so people can more
Use it back
easily
to-
find you.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Speaking of,
anybody has questions on how to make stuff and all that, hit me up. I'm more than happy to answer.
Hell yeah.
Damien is going to be hitting you
Yeah.
up with all his
Probably
LARPing.
with the LARPs.
oh, true. I hear them too.
I know a lot about 3D printing too.
Ooh, that's something for everybody, man.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah.
of something for everybody, today we're playing a game about us taking stuff from everybody. Wait, Shift, do you want to introduce the game or you want me to do it?
I'll go ahead. I'll
Okay.
jump in. Trash Pals
Wow.
is the game that we're playing today. It is a Caltrop core RPG of eating trash and doing crimes. It is by Goth Boblin, and I'm sure somebody will put the links up to itch or where that stuff can be found.
Thank you, editor.
Thank you, editor. I think I first heard about it probably from Willow on the RPG Goblin.
Oh, we love
nice.
Willow. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was either that one or Cottages in Service I was going to try to run for my wife and her sisters. But Trash Pals just seems so much more one-shot, which it is. It's like a 5-page RPG. Yeah. So the description, Trash Pals is a fun tabletop RPG where players work together as a group of animal friends looking for the best trash haul of their lives. Play as a raccoon, an opossum, a stray cat, or an urban fox as you sniff out only the best half-empty takeout containers and cheese wrappers that humans can throw away. You only have one night.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. For those of us that don't know, what is the Caltrop core system?
I'm honestly not sure.
It's
It's
the 4-sided die
Mhm.
as the like main
Because
mechanic.
they look like caltrops. Yeah.
Oh.
So much.
It's a D4 based system. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
smarter.
Well, there you go.
Think about that.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
So much
I had to
easier.
Google it, so
only
don't
know-
feel bad.
I don't appreciate it.
I know because Joseph and I talked about it before. Like I also had no idea.
Yeah, I was like, I haven't heard of this system, and so I googled it because I love nerdy dice systems, and yeah, it's a D4 based system, which I'd never seen before.
B4.
Yeah.
Yeah, B4.
B4.
I will make a suggestion for maybe not 1d4. So at one point, there's a character creations, and you have 4 characters. There's actually an additional PDF with 4 other animals.
Whoa.
Called the More Pals. So I figure if we were, whatever we decide for character creation, if we were going to do just roll the dice, that we would use a d8 instead to randomize that, or pick from the 8, whichever.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I love more pals.
I think we should roll for it.
Yeah.
You want to roll for it?
For the sake of chaos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
More chaos.
More chaos.
Because I'm going
Or-
to be like, if we don't roll for it, I'm at least going to roll for it. Because otherwise, I'm going to be like, but I want that one. But I want that one. Oh, but I want that one.
Oh, you took that one? Okay, well, I'm going to take this one to
Yeah.
complement yours.
The one I
So-
wanted.
I can't wait till we all roll the same number. We'll all stray cats. Stray cats?
Trash pals is just trash pal. They're all the same pal.
All right. Are we rolling?
Everyone has a D8.
Yeah,
Look at
really
Yeah,
quick,
let's
I
do
would like to
it.
overview
Or-
before we start getting into character creation. I just want to give a brief overview of how it's gonna go.
Oh, okay.
Before we get excited with the rules and such. So essentially, wait,
No.
everyone wait.
Waiting.
Oh,
Nice.
there we
That
go.
was a good one.
Trash pals, we have until the end of the night to get trash. What this is gonna mean is we're gonna play this collaboratively. So we're gonna go. Well, I'll decide who wants to start me or void ship. But essentially, we're gonna set like the setting we're in, whether we're in an urban environment, some other options. It's in the player sheet. I'm not gonna cover them all right now. We can cover that when we get there. But we'll pick the kind of environment we're in, and then we'll pick a player to start as a GM, and they'll kind of describe the first scene that we're in, like what kind of trash we're looking for, what kind of obstacles might get in the way, whether it's like humans walking around, well-lit areas, animals, whatever it may be. And then we will do our part to try to get to the trash. There's a noise system where we start with 0 noise. Some abilities or failures can introduce more noise, and once we get to 4 noise levels, animal control is called, and we got a GTFO, as it were. There is an optional rule to make them not as deadly, because how leaving animal control works is you roll a check to get away. You can use like smart or body, depending on how you're trying to escape. But if you fail, you get caught and you're out for the rest of the game. And at the end of each scene, whether we successfully get the trash or fail to get the trash, we roll a d4. That's the number of hours that scene took. Once we get to a total of 12 hours, the game is complete.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Each pal has like special bonuses, but we'll get to that once we pal it up. So, D8.
D8.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Ow, my elbow.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
No, he's done. Oh my
2.
god. He's bleeding out. Sorry.
I'm actually dead. No.
I don't know why I felt like being dramatic.
Yeah.
1 to 4, I guess, would be the base
8.
pals, and we'll
Yeah.
say 5 to 8 is the more pals.
Okay.
I got a
3.
and I got a 2. So
You're
I
no
think we're,
possum.
6.
hell yeah, that's actually what I was hoping for.
Bro, are you a stray cat?
Yeah.
Hey,
I was kind of hoping for a stray cat.
I was too. That's not what I got.
Nice.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not your fault. I rolled a 5.
I got a 7.
You rolled a 5, so you're a skunk.
Nice.
Unk.
Skunk. Call me Le Pew, the way I be Pepe.
And I am a rat.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Rat.
I want to be
And
a
then
rat.
Chris, what are you?
I rolled a 6, so I am the Lost Chihuahua.
Nice.
I we all got different ones. I feel like it never works out that way.
Yeah.
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 Honestly, the odds were not
So
in favor of that happening.
Mhm. Yeah, you're right.
each pal has their own power too, special unique to them, that can only be used once per game.
Once per game. Okay.
Yeah. So I think it ends up being like a handful of scenes, like 2, 3, 4 maybe, depending on how long it takes us to do things, or
Okay.
like in game, not like how long it takes us to write things and all that. But yeah. Okay.
So your abilities, they all start at 1, and then you'll see you have additional abilities based on
Oh.
what you got.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
There's an optional rule. I don't know if we want to play with it. This is mostly a vibe check. There's an optional rule to take any unmodified stat, so any stat that is still 1, to drop it to 0 in order to make any give any stat +1, essentially. That 0 stat though makes it impossible to ever pass any checks of that roll, because when you go to make a check, you roll stat number d4s. So if you have a stat of 0, you can't roll and you automatically fail.
I would like to do that. I would like my rat to be 0 cute, and not this one. This one's mangy. This one
Absolutely
is
most
massive
feral
'cause I'm putting
looking.
that point into body.
It's a city rat.
Yeah, it's a thick boy.
It's a
His name is Reginald.
Reginald.
Every time someone says they're a rat, it just makes me think of a very specific scene in Wreck-It Ralph where the little girl is like, "You're a rat." In my brain, it says that, and I have to say it out loud, or I won't stop thinking, "You're a rat."
All right,
in
I'm
that
sorry. My
voice.
brain is smooth. I'm an opossum.
You're an opossum.
Mhm.
My core characteristics are senses, body, cute, and smart. They all start at 1.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And because you're an opossum,
I would get +1 to senses and +1 to cute.
yes.
Yeah.
So senses and cute would be 2 currently.
What an interesting interpretation of an opossum.
What's
They
the
should get extra to body. They're dense.
yeah?
Oh man.
That's
Yeah, and cuteness too. Like it's kind of like a sad cute, like, oh, he's so disheveled. Like look at his little hands.
I'm honestly considering dropping smart to 0 so I can boost that cute stat.
Ooh,
Be the
okay.
cutest on the
the
planet.
cutest opossum to
No,
ever.
I feel like I need to drop a stat, but
If
I
it's-
don't want to.
if
so
it's-
I won't.
If you want solidarity, I too don't plan on dropping any stats.
Sick.
I haven't
Just like that rat. That
decided.
rat has something wrong
Oh,
with it.
I rolled an 8, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna drop a stat too. I got +1 sense and +1 cute. I'm gonna drop senses. This is my last Chihuahua is just going to be lost.
That's fair.
Wait,
Okay, so you
Can
lost Chihuahua.
Lost Chihuahua.
You can't drop sense because
You get +1 to sense.
it's got to be
Oh, it's the
unmodified.
Yeah,
+1
you have to drop an unmodified stat.
Yeah.
unmodified one. Okay. Let's go smart because lost.
Makes sense.
Okay. And
Yeah,
I will put that in. Maybe not senses. Cute.
okay.
Let me.
Yeah, then I'll keep my smart. So that way we have like a good spread of stuff.
I have a 2 smart. Okay. We're not
No.
going to be completely lost.
I'm too smart.
Hey.
2 chains.
Nice.
Really quick about the attributes. I guess I should have said this before people start dropping their stats to 0. But just so we have a general understanding of what they are.
Oh yeah.
Senses deal with
Fair.
like more perception-based skills on people, right? Smelling, hearing, seeing, obstacles. Body is physical activities, right? So you want to run fast, you want to climb a fence, you want to do a backflip. That's body. Cute is being cute, right? You get noticed by a human, maybe you want to like make the most of the situation by being cute, so they don't find you like gross and kick you out, or maybe you're trying to make a distraction for your other pals to sneak by. Anything that is like trying to make humans go "aw" and be distracted is cute.
Mhm.
And then finally, smart. You got to the takeout container. It's locked. You don't know how to fucking open it, but you do if you're smart. Or like other things that take more cunning, right? So I guess if you're trying to run in a way that would knock down obstacles to make it harder to be pursued, that would probably be like, you could argue smart or body, but depending on what you're trying to do, that could be smart instead. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep. We also get a special talent too.
Mm-hmm.
So a D4 for getting an extra boost in sense, cute, body, or smart.
Can you hand me a D4, please? Or like a small cluster of
Yes.
D4s?
Here's some D4.
Thank you.
No, I need D4.
You need some D4?
Yeah.
I've got the
One.
nice bag right here.
Ready. Oh my god, it's
So-
still in the farmers. That's why.
Yeah.
I thought
I
you
rolled
just
a
reached into a mixed bag of dice and only grabbed D4s. That we have one that has sections.
If I had a superpower, that's
That's
what it would
smart.
be.
That would be so cool.
Dice sorting.
Yes, being able to reach into a bag and pull out whatever I wanted.
Yeah. And
First try.
bag of
I'm
holding.
so stupid.
Why?
I didn't know there was a big ass box for special moves, so I wrote my special move in the notes box.
No.
Um,
Just got done writing it.
There's a table with this D4 we're rolling for, right?
Yes.
We're rolling for additional
Their
attributes.
page numbers.
No,
It's in the character creation.
that would
So
be nice.
like
Though. Would you like
fifth
to
page.
You
Okay.
have. All right.
Special talent. Found it. Okay.
So I
Okay.
am problem solving, so I get +1 smart. I'm going for a balanced run, apparently.
Well, should we have done this before dropping stats?
Ooh,
Probably.
Maybe.
Because this would
Yeah.
modify your stats.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay. Scratching that out.
I am now 3 smart
Well,
and
goddamn.
3 body,
God damn.
Oh,
but 0 cute.
And you're a rat?
I'm a rat.
Oh, so you're like a New York City rat, just
Yeah.
like a massive dog-sized thing.
I'm 3 body.
3 cents.
Is that a problem?
one body.
Oh, I get it.
Hey,
Hey.
the 3 body
yeah.
problem. It's a both
Yeah.
Book
and
Club
a
series.
Oh, okay.
Netflix series. It's about astronomy. It's super nerdy.
Okay.
It's really
Why do I
interesting.
want so much?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, why do I want
Hungry
trash?
babies.
Chaos, really chaos. Oh, I got it. Nice.
My reasons are my own. I do love
Roll-
that one of the options on here is trash for the trash god,
Mm-hmm.
Dirt for the dirt. man.
garbage for the
Mhm.
garbage throne.
I rolled a 1 for sniff and trash. +1 to senses. I got 3 in senses.
You're just like me.
My favorite snack.
Apparently, I'm not so lost.
Cheeto nuts.
Why do I want trash? That is a 1. I got hunger babies.
Hey, I
Gotta
have hungry
feed my
babies.
baby.
My reasons
Hey.
are my own.
Same as
Chaos.
Nice.
I just like to fuck around and
Nice.
get trash.
Oh,
Yeah.
support trash god.
Yeah, no followers.
Uh, and then my favorite snack is apple cores.
Dude,
Hey.
that's like
Same.
a good trash
Okay.
snack
The
in
Same
real life.
creature.
We're pretty much the same creature.
Like
you
That is
honestly,
rat?
a
the most
fruit
trash of
rat
trash
is
things.
gonna look a little bit like an opossum.
Because
That's a good point. Yeah.
a chonky rat and like a body 1 opossum might be the same size.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
Yeah, and something ain't right
Oh,
about
nice.
you. Maybe you look a little bit like an opossum because of
Yeah.
that.
Opossums have thumbs.
They,
Oh, that's why they have the O.
they have similar
These
tests.
humans are
rats.
Ooh, yeah. Good point. Do rats have thumbs?
No,
No.
I don't think
I
so.
didn't
I don't think so either.
I didn't
honestly,
know.
if opossums have thumbs, why are we the dominant species?
Right? I was looking at it. I was like, raccoons have thumbs. Opossums have thumbs.
Maybe they're
We're
just
cooked.
letting us think that we're
would
the
be
dominant
crazy.
ones.
It's a so long and thanks for all the fish type situation where they're really just using us.
Yeah.
Like they make all this trash for us.
True. How else would they
Just
make
hanging out,
fried
chilling.
rice?
They've reached enlightenment in the trash.
Special moves. Write them down.
Don't tell me what to do, but I did it.
Special moves.
But not
Fried
because
chicken. Sorry.
I also like fried chicken.
I
Oh.
Fried
Okay.
chicken.
Oh
want
my
fried
god.
chicken real bad again.
As the opossum, I have Scream. Invoke the unholy power of. Roll body plus senses. If you succeed, you may add +1 to your next d4 roll. For example, turn a 1 into a 2. Doing this raises the group's notice level by 1. I wonder why.
Yeah, I
Are
already.
they telling who?
Yeah, if you want. If you want to tell, you can tell. If you want to save it for when you use it, that's fine too. But do note them for quick reference. Reference. Wait.
Funny when people mess up that way. It just makes me think of witchcraft.
Witch quack.
It's such a serious moment.
It was so serious.
It was your expression that got me. You were like, what the fuck did I just say?
It was crazy.
Oh man.
Now,
Rats do have a little stump where the thumbs would have been. So they are in the process of growing thumbs, and when they do, they will take over the world.
makes sense to me.
Now
Oh.
you know.
Rat revolution is
I would
coming.
Rats have already taken over the world.
Oh, right.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
just domesticated humans. Okay.
I mean,
okay.
they already had their one attempt when they were introducing biological warfare.
Yeah.
That was hundreds of
Actually,
years ago.
why are you doing this on the rats? That's on the fleas.
I
The
never.
rats knew what they were doing.
No, you do not.
Yeah.
They're
Location.
so happy to get the fleas off.
So this is part of us like starting to build where we're going to be playing. They give us 4 options. If we want to like come up with our own somehow and go off of this, we can. But the 4 like suggested options that we would roll for are suburban, urban, rural, and industrial. That word is so
We'll
hard for me to
do
say.
rural just because I don't want to say it again.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I know we're just gonna be saying it a lot, but like
You want to do the verger?
Verger.
yeah, there are little blurbs in here that I can read.
they're long though.
They are, yeah, I was gonna say they are pretty long. So we can also
read it
just.
dramatically.
If we pick one, we can read that one.
Do we want to roll for it or do we want to pick one?
I am thinking embrace chaos.
You want
Embrace chaos.
What's
Chaos.
everybody else?
3.
Unless it's 3.
It's gonna be rural. It's gonna
No,
be rural.
embrace, I believe. Hey, Mr. Chaos, you got it.
I got it.
You got it.
Have you heard the audio with oh look a strawberry? Oh look,
You're gonna
a-
hate me.
It's
Don't
not a
say-
3. Re-roll it.
It's not a 3. Re-roll it.
I don't think I've seen that. Heard that audio.
I love it.
Ooh, it's too baby.
Did you actually roll
The
a 3
imi-
this time?
Yeah.
You disgust me.
What did you
A 3, but no, we didn't. What'd you get?
Urban environments, the back alleyways of city streets behind cafes, restaurants, and the like, often have the desirable effect of not being filled with people once the sun has gone down, and you're much less likely to encounter a guard dog or angry pet chihuahua, except for the one that's part of our crew. Anyways, however, most places use dumpsters, which are a lot harder to get into, and street lighting makes it much more difficult to stay unnoticed.
Really
Mm.
quick, going back in time, are we playing with or without animal control? Because there's an optional rule where you don't do it, but then other people just come shoo you away, but you don't have to risk being gone for the rest of the game.
What is the main way to play this game?
The default is with animal control.
Yeah, let's play it with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, stakes are
I mean,
high.
worst case scenario, if we want to, we can just pick another kind of animal really quick
Yeah,
while people are
roll
still
up.
playing.
It's pretty
Yeah.
fast to roll out.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah, it's super quick.
Fair.
So now I guess
What
we
city
get
are we in?
urban.
We're an urban city.
Mm.
Toronto?
Toronto.
I feel it's appropriate.
New
I'll go
York?
with that.
DC, Seattle.
Seattle?
Are we just naming places?
Seattle.
No, I'm
I've
saying
never been to any.
I've never been to
I've been
Toronto,
I've never been to Toronto.
but I want to because Scott Pilgrim's from Toronto.
True. He fought the
Meanwhile,
war
in
there.
Canada.
Kansas City, Missouri, just to keep it confusing.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Is that even a real place?
It is, dude.
That's where
It's
Tech
Nine is
terrible.
from.
That's where Tech 9 is from.
Yeah.
Today's
He
sponsored.
might be from a different one in Kansas.
Is there a Kansas City in
That's
Kansas?
why it's called KCT, bro.
Whoa.
What's the T for?
Tea. Like tea is the drink.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry, I thought you knew.
No,
Um,
I've never
I'm
heard
learning so much.
do
This is all
you
common knowledge.
Void Shift? Do you want to take? Sorry, Chris. I'm gonna call you Void Shift. Probably that's who you are in my
Yeah.
brain.
It's fine. Whichever comes out of your mouth first, it's all good.
Do you want to roll for the first scene, or do you want me?
Uh,
for the
yeah,
first-
I'll try to roll for this first scene.
Okay, we can all contribute. If someone wants to add something really cool. I don't know if there's anything cool in the city, Missouri, but
There isn't. I've driven through.
and we can pass this around. Or I think all of our players here in the basement, but not Chris's basement, have
No.
this for reference. They have like a table which is like a D4 for the trash situation. So it's like you have like small bins, a large dumpster, black sacks, and then you have like suggestions for like complications and obstacles. So
Okay.
if you can't think on the fly like me, you can just look at their ideas to help guide you when you have to make a scene.
Okay.
Are we actually
Okay.
lives in Kansas City?
I had the thought
If
What you want?
that
That's
Well,
rude.
That's what.
I don't know if we can read, so we just don't know.
We don't know what city we're in.
What is
nondescript
like?
city metropolis.
I don't know when because it's urban setting. I'm just gonna think New York.
And I'm walking here.
Yeah.
All of our New
I'm
York
walking
listeners
over
are
here.
pissed. Okay, New York probably
Okay.
is where we are.
Okay. I will say we open up the scene. It's becoming dusk, and you hear small rattling going on, echoing from inside a dumpster. a opossum. You can see their rear ends as they are head deep into this dumpster, fishing through to try to find the scraps of
Apple
the
cores.
lunch brush, I guess, of apple cores, of the local apple core eatery or candied apple eatery, their favorite.
It's all like organic and like the
The
different
cider
kinds of-
company.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay. Yes, it's a craft cider microbrew,
Ooh.
and there's just heaps and heaps of apple cores. This is typically where you would find
names.
opossum.
We're supposed to have.
Please describe yourself.
Yeah, I forgot to name myself.
I will be called Mr. O.
All
I'll be
right.
called Stripe.
I am Reginald the Rat.
What's fast?
I don't have a name yet.
Maybe you're gonna get one on this heist.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll name you Stray Cat number 1. Let's see. Everyone else's name starts with the first letter of their species. You can be
That's crazy.
Stacy.
Okay.
I don't want that.
Wouldn't it be Cassandra? Because her species is cat. Stray is not a species.
Yeah, but
It's an adjective.
In the book.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, stray cat can be the species to us if that's what we want.
No.
I guess
I like Cassandra too because it's got the C and the S in it.
that's why I picked it.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm Cassandra.
Okay.
Do you go by
Stevie.
Cassie or is it the full name every time?
Or Sandra.
Or Sandy?
Sandy. Sandy the Stray.
Sandy.
Sandy. Okay.
And then Chris, what is your angry little chihuahua?
My angry little chihuahua is going to be I would say tiny legs.
Tiny legs. Nice.
Tiny legs. You call them legs for short.
I just, your chihuahua, I just already imagine that he isn't lost as much as he ran away from being like one of those purse dogs.
Yeah. He's not lost.
Light, though.
Yeah.
Maybe they call him lost because there's like missing pet signs all around because the owner is looking for him, but he doesn't want to go back.
Oh. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
He's lost in the sense that he doesn't know where he is, but it's where he wants to be,
That's deep.
away from his owner.
Really quick, I don't know if I already said this on mic. The roll, like the skill checks and the results. I know I already mentioned you roll skill number D4s. I don't know if I mentioned the success numbers. So if you roll a 1,
Oh yes.
you fail and you somehow made the situation worse. If you roll a 2, you fail. If you roll a 3, you do what you were trying to do. If you roll a 4, you did that and somehow made the situation even better. I believe that's how it goes.
Okay.
What's your
Yeah,
name?
I think so.
Stripe.
With the absolute failure of the 1, you don't get what you want and things get worse. I think that's when you roll the D4 for notice level, or you add 1 to the notice level.
You can, part of the, you can choose to add one. I don't know if you have to add one every time, but that can be a consequence.
Yeah, depending on how the situation goes. Yeah. So I guess Mr. O is patting at the dumpster, trying to get in, as making a bit of a ruckus. The rest of his pals, or are we pals, have come in to investigate the noise.
Yeah, we're homies.
We're mafia bosses.
Yeah.
I picture us as like, have you guys ever seen The Secret Life of Pets?
Yeah.
Bunny and his little crew.
Yeah.
That's what I picture.
The flushed pets.
I was just
I
thinking
have watched
the,
that movie too many times.
It's a good movie.
Actually love
I'm
that
just
movie.
thinking of like the kind of like alley gangs of like
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
We come in clicking fingers.
We were starting songs suddenly.
climbing up and down the fire escapes while dancing. I don't know.
but it's all supposed to be intimidating, but it just looks goofy. Almost.
Especially since we're like 4-legged mammals and trying to click with the fourth paw.
Oh, true.
It's hard to snap without thumbs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See,
That too.
but I have thumbs.
You do.
That's why
You're
I'm
the
just-
only one with thumbs. That's why you're the ringleader.
Yeah, that's why you're
Yeah.
Mister. Putting your
You can
name.
actually wear a ring on your thumb.
I have a ring on my thumb.
He
Mhm.
has a ring.
It's
That's how he
stuff.
gets our attention too, by clicking. We
So
know
true.
the very specific clicking of the opossum. It's like, Mr. O needs us.
Mhm.
I must away.
You just sound like a leader.
Mr. O.
Uh,
And he has rivals with other letters of the alphabet.
Oh yeah,
We always do this.
We're-
right?
we're encroaching on Mr. E's territory.
Yeah.
Mr. E's got all the good stuff hiding behind these cider microbrew.
Yeah, hoarding all these apple cores. I got lost.
Yeah, what's going?
There's a
We've
dumpster.
introduced Mr. O.
Yes, we've introduced Mr. O.
Got a
And
dumpster. The squad rolls in.
yeah,
Tiny Legs walks in. You see a tiny chihuahua with a pink fuzzy collar and name tag that says something, but you can't read.
Mhm.
Walk up trying to click his fingers, paws, nails, but is getting more success by just clicking on the sidewalk asphalt with his long nails, untrimmed nails. It's been a while since he's had a manicure.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Same, honestly.
Hey, what's going on, Legs?
Mr. Oh, we heard your call. What do you got for us?
Well, it's more about what I don't have. There's a surprising lack of apple cores in this dumpster.
Must be keeping them out back in the back.
Where's the rest of the crew?
I'm coming. Yeah. And you see the largest rat you've ever seen. His shoulders move like separately from the rest of his
Jeez.
body. Have you ever seen like a puma moving?
Oh,
Yeah, like that.
Scary.
Right? He's a big
Oh my
old
God.
boy, and he walks up to the fence and then realizes that he can't fit through the little diamonds, and so he walks around.
Mm.
I came as fast as I could. What do you got for us, Mr. O?
We'll wait for the rest of the crew to get here
Okay.
before we start
I'm gonna,
figuring out the plan.
I'm gonna hop down from nowhere and land on the dumpster. I'm like a pretty skinny orange cat, and I've got a hole in my left ear. I don't remember how I got it, but yeah. And then I'm just gonna stare at you guys.
Cassie,
Sandy,
I'll get it one day.
you say that every time, but you still keep calling me Cassie.
Miss Cassandra.
Okay, all right.
And then
Yeah,
I want to
where?
run in a skunk that normally would be like the cartoon black and white, like Pepe Le Pew looking skunk, but he's covered in like trash goop. You know, the liquid at the bottom of a trash bag.
Oh,
And it
Oh no.
dyes his stripes, so people don't know he's a skunk. So his spray is more effective because they don't see it coming.
oh, I don't know what's worse, the goop or the spray.
And then
It's supposed to be a spray. Does it work as a goop?
the goop high spray. And then he runs in and he goes, "Sorry, I'm late, boss. I had other things to do." See?
You smell disgusting.
Oh,
And
I
I'm sitting on a dumpster right now.
this is actually just
Smell you from here.
this is brand new. It's
Did you get
a
a new scent?
yeah. This is to cover my own. They'll never see me coming if they smell this.
They'll smell you coming though.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah, the humans they don't smell too great.
Yeah, they're used to this smell. This is their garbage goop.
He's got
I was worried for a second there. Start shivering like uncontrollably. Like, I'm glad it's just you, Stripe. Oh, my nerves are on edge.
I forgot.
I can see it.
Yeah,
Just
me
fucking
too.
vibrating.
Like all chihuahuas do.
You could actually
Yeah.
see through the walls.
Bulging at red eyes too, like he hasn't slept in days. Twitching.
This game is sick.
Yeah. All right, narratively, like, am I taking it up from here, or did you have?
No, I could keep going. I guess we'll roll for the trash situation. So D4 4. We end up traveling, as you say that this dumpster is empty with apple cores. With the suggestion to look further, we end up rounding the back and find a row of black sacks. These, to Mr. O's nose, smells more like apple cores than the remnants of the dumpster did.
Right there. It's our first mark.
Let me see if I can get them untied. And
Try and untie it.
yeah, I'm gonna use my 3 smart to try and untie one of these black bags.
Are we
Yeah, we'll say the. Sorry,
supposed
Leslie.
to roll a d4 for the number of obstacles in the scene?
Oh, yeah. When are we supposed to do that?
Let's see. It says obstacle idea.
Is it only if you fail?
I don't know.
Oh, that's D4. Yes, the GM also rolls 1d4 to see how many obstacles present themselves to the characters and decides what the obstacles will be.
Oh, never mind. I'm making my own obstacles. So
Well, that's okay too.
Yeah, that is
we'll
We
say
are our own obstacle.
true.
we'll say that first obstacle is plastic bags. They're the hefty kind, so they're not going to break easily. Yeah, that'll be the first obstacle. I guess I will roll in secret how many obstacles we have after that.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a 3 as my highest. So I rolled 3d4. My highest was a 3. So that's a success with a consequence, right?
I think it's just a success. I don't know.
You get what you want, but things get complicated.
Oh, never mind. Don't listen to me.
Okay.
Inside the trash bag is another trash bag.
They double back.
They don't. Don't you know these hefties don't need to be double bagged? How dare you?
What a waste of bags.
Care about the environment.
Get what you want. So you open up. So it's a partial success. So you would get to open up the bag and get the apple cores. But the way that the bags are stacked, by opening the bag, you're kind of like spilling out the apple cores that are there. Also a note, I guess this microbrew cider brew does not compost properly, and all their apple cores are in garbage bags. But the apple cores roll out of the bag, to our delight. But it also shifts around other bags that were stacked on top, and some of them were holding bottles, I guess. So there's clanging.
Oh,
Ooh.
loud.
Hey, it looks like we hit the jackpot, boys.
Are we gonna be eating good tonight?
Any Cheeto dust in there?
Right, let's get some.
Probably
Oh,
not.
no. This is that all organic shit.
God.
I guess Sandy could roll to find some Cheeto dust in the bags.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works,
Would
but
it be
I would say so.
I would. Yeah, I would. Think it is.
Sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other bags are closed up.
You have 1 cent?
Yeah.
Lamau.
Nice.
Fun.
Sorry. What'd you?
I rolled 1.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Absolute failure. Sorry.
I thought
you're
you're just gonna go like absolute failure. And now to your roll.
With that, you try to open up another bag, but it's more glass, and you start to hear from the inside, from the back door of the microbrew, "Hey, what's going on out there?" And you hear footsteps approaching.
Oh no.
It's time for us to delta out of here. I can't spend more time on the inside.
What have you been?
A hardened rat. Is that why he's so jacked? He just worked out in prison.
You pulled an Uncle Iroh?
He has cobweb tattoo.
Yeah, you guys get it.
Mm-hmm.
He's got lore, okay?
Yeah, gonna try and grab as many apple cores as opossumly possible, and make my way out.
Okay. I'm. Legs is going to bite at the bag that had the apple cores and try to drag away as many as he
Oh.
can.
Wait, can I
Ooh.
help? That sounds smart.
Yeah, let's do that.
I guess we'll both roll body and just take the
Probably.
biggest out of the two of us.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
roll
combine
body.
Body score.
If you
Yeah.
guys fail, I want it to be because I just jump on the bag and want to ride.
All right, let's do it.
My highest was a
3.
hey twinsies. We succeed.
Partial success.
Yeah.
But things get complicated. So Sandy does do that, but we're just dragging the bag slower.
Mm.
What
I'm not
is
anything to change.
It's okay, guys. I'll fight him off. And he breaks a bottle.
Jesus Christ!
And I'm gonna stand between wherever we heard the humans and them dragging the bag off.
okay? So yeah, the three of us are hauling away our loot into the far away from the back door as we can. As it creaks open, and you see this the brewmaster, hipster possibly, scanning the area looking to see what the source of the noise was, and he just looks down at this illuminated jacked rat with a broken bottle in his hand.
I'd run away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He does not get paid enough to deal with that.
I'd close it.
Let me have
I'd quit my job.
I kind of want to do something interesting here.
Okay.
So cute. Joseph, what's your cute score?
It is 0.
Okay. Okay. So I was going to make. I was thinking I was going to make you roll for cute to intimidate him back into the building, and was going to suggest that the lower score of cute would be like, ew, gross. I don't want to. Opposed to like, oh, it's so cute.
I would like to argue that intimidate probably could come from my body score.
Okay. Okay.
Because you could look at that and you'd be like, that's fucking grotesque.
Have you seen his shoulders? That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's got Puma shoulders.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Roll body
That was
plus
a really
body.
good way to describe the shoulder thing.
It was. I saw it when he described it that way.
You ever see some of those like jacked pit bulls too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are crazy.
Shoulders are just
They're so,
yeah.
They're so wide.
I look up at this guy and squeak.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
in
It's like,
in our
Just like that.
squeaking noise, you hear, "Nature's reclaiming this motherfucker," and I roll a 4.
Oh, nice. You absolutely like you see his hand kind of behind the door, like he was going to reach for a broom or something, and he is just wide-eyed and slams the door back shut, and you can hear it being bolted behind him. Like, nope, not my problem. I'm off the clock. As you successfully intimidate him back into the building.
Wonderful. I'm gonna grab 1 or 2 apple cores myself. Just put one in my jaws. The other one I'll like drag behind me.
That was good work, Reggie.
Just another day.
And I will say that is the scene. I rolled for 2 obstacles, and the second one was humans.
Okay.
Cool. Do we want to have... Excuse me, sorry.
What?
Welcome
Sorry,
back.
sorry.
You good?
Yeah, I got possessed for half. Do we want to have the person who did the scene roll for time at the end? I think that makes sense. Or do we want to have...
Yeah,
Yeah. That makes
Okay.
sense.
I can do that.
Wait,
Yeah,
are we all
so-
supposed to be doing.
Probably.
Yeah, we're going to rotate.
Oh, if you guys said that earlier, I did not listen.
That's
Wow.
okay. It's
Good.
yeah.
Like-
The game says you can do it without a GM or have one, but
Mhm.
it's like you can take turns, like describing the seed, rolling for the scene.
Mhm.
There's lots of different prompts. So say it took us kind of an hour to meet up. and start our little heist. And then it's a D4, right?
Yeah.
It took us 2 hours to get to the next location because we are dragging Sandy's furry body on top of it as she's lazing
have a
about picking
Body
a
tree.
body through. Oh my god!
I'm a muscular cat. I'm not skinny.
It can be like a
You're
lean.
lean,
It's
yeah.
a gymnast.
Lead.
Built like a Dorito. If cats could be built like a Dorito.
Cool Ranch.
That's why you're so orange. Is your actual fur a
Oh,
different
true.
color?
I'm covered in Cheeto dust.
Oh, true.
There you go. Hair, fur color unknown.
Looks orange
Uh,
though.
Okay, so we are 3 hours into the night.
Cool.
Scene 1.
All right. Who is taking the next
Who would
scene?
like to?
I can take the next scene. I'm gonna roll the trash situation first. I'm gonna do it again because I don't want the same thing in a row.
Okay.
Sorry, game gods.
You can also think of one too.
Yeah, but I'm not
Like
thinking. I can't think well. Unless we all want to think of one. I got a large dumpster.
Ooh, okay.
I got my number of obstacles. And my die is gone. I found it. No, I didn't.
What color is it?
I found no, I didn't. There's so many things that could do with
It's gone. It's way under the table.
It's a caltrop.
It's all right. I'll narrate for our listeners.
You've just laid a caltrop in our basement.
You know where it is?
You're
Oh.
gonna die.
Someone will
never
die.
going to find.
That's okay.
It's
Who
like
needs it?
Yeah.
worse than stepping on a Lego.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah.
Right at it.
Wesley found it.
I found it. Okay. We're attracted to the usual smell of a Starbucks. And we see
Oh.
we just catch a closer closing. Yeah, we catch a worker locking up, and they just like do the fresh garbage into the dumpster before closing the lid and placing a lock on it before going back. Yeah, and before going back inside. Yeah, that's where we're at. Behind Starbucks, TM. Well, I guess can we say that? Behind Trash Bucks.
Starbucks exists. I
Behind
think it's okay. We can do legally just
Coffee bucks.
square bucks.
Coffee dollars. Square bucks.
Yeah, different kind of polygon.
I'll open up with the hey, yo boss.
Yeah.
See that human over there? They just put loot in that there dumpster. Trash is fresh. I think we should slither on in there, see what we can get.
All right. Let's. I'll go with my opposable thumbs that I apparently have. I'll deftly climb up on top of the dumpster and start trying to like paw at the lock itself.
What's up?
What's up?
Oh no, it's just while you were doing that, I was just gonna be like licking my paw, and I was gonna be like, "Are you dumb? They locked it." Apparently, I'm not a nice person. Cat, not a nice cat.
Oh,
You
got a
got-
point.
Decided
No.
that. But he also never calls me by my name.
yeah, you have a
I've
right
decided
to be
that
kind of
that's
jaded.
lore.
Yeah.
You sure this is gonna be okay? Like, the human just went inside. You think they'll be back soon?
We'll just have to be quicker.
They locked it. That means they're done for the night.
And I would like to use my smarts as I get my like one nail that's a little bit longer than any of my other nails and try and use that like a lockpick to
Okay.
unlock it.
Ooh.
Just
Yeah.
put a bobby pin on it.
Oh yeah, easy.
Oh, then you pick up.
I
Yeah.
pickpocket it. Then they have to give me their stuff. Easy. All right.
Sparking's
Smart
crazy.
2.
There you go.
Ho, 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 ho. Got a 4.
You got a 4?
So I just rattle around in there, and then you just start hearing like the click. We're in.
Indeed. So the lock drops to the ground, and then you begin to lift the lid to try to open this dumpster and get into the loot. Will you roll body?
Yes. Body of 1.
Ooh.
The worst possible result.
So you try to open this lid, and you begin to open this lid. But then quickly you can no longer support the weight. You know when you're like lifting something up, but you give up because it's really heavy, so you drop it and it slams. You do that, and the dumpster lid slams against it with a resounding metal on metal noise. I can't do that with
Clang. Clang.
Stevie hit. What did you do? You hit 2 cans.
A liquid noise.
That, but louder. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we see
Yeah.
the lights from inside the store turn on.
Oh crap!
Um,
What do we do?
hide. And then I'll scurry because normally like these dumpsters have like they're on wheels,
Mm-hmm.
and because I have a body of 1, I think I might be able to like fit under
Okay.
the dumpster.
Is there a light pole? Is like the light coming from a light pole, so I could go up there and like chew a wire or something to
Ooh.
Oh my
to
god.
put out the light?
That's really dramatic. Just hide behind the dumpster.
No, I like that. I think in my head it was like one of those
You're gonna
like
die.
sensor lights right outside. So like you could
Okay.
probably
floodlight.
yeah. So you could probably like from the dumpster try to jump to like that little like what is it? It's just like the top of the door frame where the sensor is.
Okay.
If you wanted to try that,
Motion sensor. Yeah.
and then I'd have you roll body one time, and if you did it, you would both make the jump and gnaw the thing. But I
Oh.
imagine that's both body.
Okay.
You can just stand in front of the motion sensor and then it won't be able to see anything.
I go to jump and I roll a 2.
Ooh. You do not get what you want.
So you're like you pog out of your mind, right? You're like, oh, easy. I can fucking deal with this. Boss is gonna be so proud. You hop on top of the dumpster and make the glorious leap,
Watch this, guys.
and then you like kind of like you almost make it. You like cling to like the ledge before, just like as you're dropping, you see the worker, and the worker sees you from like the door window. And you see him coming, like he was coming for the door, and then after you guys like make that weird eye contact, he begins to hurry pace to the door.
I'm gonna try and drag him like by the tail out of sight as quick as I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's time to hide.
That's also body.
I will not fight you, but
I think Legs is going to panic since the human was hurrying up, and is just going to kind of stand in front of the door, in front of the light, and going to use shake that my pal power. Roll body plus Q to enter a prolonged full body shiver. The shiver is so rigorous that nearby humans might think you're cold and want to get you a blanket. Or maybe, just maybe, your shaking might be intense enough to knock something over. So I'm going to try to distract the human when he comes out.
Okay. As for you, got a 4, right?
Yeah.
So you see your buddy hit the ground.
I was gonna bite his tail and start dragging him out and be like, "Red on you fucking idiot! Like, you can't jump."
And I'm gonna roll smart to see if I'm smart enough to do what I want to do. And I have 1 smart, but that's okay because I roll what I want. What is this? A 1? Sick.
You
So-
wanted the 1.
What I do is, and I think this will be okay with the shaking distracting the worker, hopefully. I have to make it worse somehow. So my plan in my brain was, just that the door opens out, right?
Mhm.
So I was like, I'll just stand where the door is gonna cover. He won't see me easy clap. Because I rolled a 1, I'm gonna stand on the wrong side of the door because I'm dumb. And to make the situation worse somehow, I think to make the situation worse, I will. Fuck, this is hard. How do I make this situation worse?
You just get smashed by the door.
Get
Yeah,
smashed by the-
knocked off into the bush.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Like you don't time it right, so
I stand too close. Yeah.
The stairs.
Taking 2 bludgeoning damage. Okay. So right as I go, try to get into place to hide. Worker comes through the door. I get bonked. I go, "Ow!" But in skunk.
He just
and
Yeah, you didn't hear me. And then at this point, I will have Chris roll his ability.
yeah. So it's body plus cute. So I have a 1 body and 2 cute. And I rolled a 1.
Oh no!
Okay. I mean, 1 plus 3 is 4, but I don't know if an absolute failure like just negates any bonuses.
I think it's when it's. I don't know if you add them. I think you just add that many dice to the pool,
Oh.
right? Because normally the max is 4, but if it's 2 scores, you increase the number of dice you roll. That was my
Okay.
understanding of it.
That makes
Yeah.
more sense.
So we'll fail
I'm gonna
spectacularly
roll
together.
3 dice. Or oh no, I'll take the one's fun.
Oh,
I don't
how many dice did you roll initially?
just 1.
Oh, yeah. No, let's redo it then. Yeah,
Okay,
roll
yeah.
however many it is
Roll
for your body.
3.
Yeah.
Best is 3.
Okay.
So
So
I get what I want, but a complication.
if I get hit, ow. The worker looks at you and goes, "Oh my god, what a poor thing," and then pretty much ignores me in the sake of like making sure that you're okay. Even goes so far as to bring you out water. But when he comes back with water for you, we do see him on the phone. And we don't know English, but we can assume that he's calling to let people know that there is a lost Chihuahua behind the store.
Oh, right. I would have my tag. Maybe he looked at
Mhm.
my tag and found the phone number.
I don't know.
Like whisper back, guys, this doesn't look good. He's got his cordless. The worker's got his cordless phone, I guess, out in the alley now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this doesn't look good.
Yeah, we might have to skedaddle.
Because I really just want to use it.
Okay.
Can I pop out from under the dumpster and then scream at this guy?
You sure can. That gives you a +1 to your next roll, right?
Yeah, if success, add +1 to the next D4 result, and doing so raises notice by 1.
Okay.
So I think it's gonna be I hop out, I like scream at this guy to distract him enough for me to like grab legs and head out.
Okay.
So and last one. Okay, I got a 3, which is a success. And then it would be what, a body to grab him?
Yeah, I'll say with
Yeah,
the
it's
success. Yeah, with the success, the worker is noted like stunned. He's like fearful. He like drops the phone, and basically you stun lock him in fear for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can roll body to grab legs and start skedaddling. Is that the goal?
God damn it. Yeah. But I got a 1, which is increased to a 2.
Okay, that's better than a 1. Fuck, this is hard when we keep doing so poorly.
yeah.
I think it
Just
makes.
kill him off.
I was gonna say I think we made. I don't know if I'm supposed to be sharing the notice number.
Hmm.
In my head, it's gone
I
up
think it's
quite a
fine.
few times because we made a lot of noise,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and this would be, I think, the final straw. So I'll say, you scream, the guy gets distracted. Drops the phone. You grab legs. I am undazed, and then as you start to grab legs in turn, from whence we came,
Ooh.
to like GTFO, we see animal control coming from whence we came. So if we want to escape, we need to either get out a different way, or possibly, since the door is still ajar, we can try to escape through this door.
That sounds fun. That sounds really fun.
Everyone can escape
Yes.
via their own means, by the
Mhm.
way. Like you can.
Guys, it's the AC. We got to get out of here.
Oh.
And yeah, I would like to book it into the store.
into the store.
I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say into the animal control. I was like, what the hell?
No.
I can grab another beer bottle.
What kind of store is it?
It's like any coffee shop. So it's
Okay,
like they
yeah.
Yeah,
got
I'm
like
going to the coffee shop too.
they have the area where guests would sit and drink. They have like the area where the baristas would make the drinks. They have like janitorial closets, like the employee break room, a bathroom, stuff like that.
Perfect. Okay.
Just like grabs a latte cup and tries to break it in half to stab somebody with the paper.
I think I'd like to split the group and then go from there, or at least see where everyone's intentions are. I think that the situation's too quick to be like to truly plan it. So we see animal control. We see Reginald sprints into the store. What does everyone else do?
I think
I like the idea.
sprints in.
Mr. O is going into the store.
Yeah, I was planning on going into the store because I was just like, what the hell is Reginald doing?
Okay, store.
Yeah.
And dragging him out of the way.
Okay, Chris also goes
Legs
into-
is definitely down for
Okay, I
going
was
into the store.
Okay, this is fun. Okay, so we all
This is fun.
animal control. We all sprint into the store. We hear the human and animal control yapping. If we could understand human speak, we hear something like, I don't know. There's like 5 or 6 of them. There's a fuck ton of them. They went into the store, and we have but a moment to decide how we're going to evade animal control.
Oh,
There, it looks like there's. Sorry, go ahead.
Mr. O, Reginald, one of you with thumbs. Can you lock that door?
Can I lock
Close
that door?
Close the door on him so he can't get back in.
Ooh.
I'll say, if we can have one person do this or 2 people, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a body check to close the door, a smart roll to lock it.
Okay.
I was gonna
Stevie has
got
a
like
one in both.
Cat does the paw thing where it knocks things off.
Mhm.
I assume they're standing outside, and then like the door stopper, I'm just gonna paw at it, knock it off, so the door starts closing.
Okay.
Because these kind of doors automatically lock,
That's
usually
true.
from the like back exits.
Yeah, they don't open
Remote.
from the outside.
Oh, true.
If it's that kind of door.
I in my head it
doors are
wasn't.
different.
Yeah.
You know?
So what I want to do is we will roll luck to see if you just need to close it and it won't be openable from the outside. So someone, probably you, since it's your idea, roll a d4. If you get higher than a 2, I'm gonna say you only need to close the door because it locks automatically.
Sick. I got a 1.
The door does not lock automatically.
All right.
I'll do the smart. I got 2
Yeah.
in smarts.
So I'll do the body. So I'll try and like check the door.
Yeah. With your Puma shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Football style tackle into this door. I do it successfully.
He does do it successfully. So he checks the door. It closes.
Come on. Snake eyes.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh
I
no.
try and scurry up, but there's like nothing on around that I can scurry up on. So like, and I try reaching out to grab it, and I just don't have the reach.
Guys, we got to get out of here.
When I see that it's knocked over, can I knock over a bag of sugar that's conveniently by the door? Or something.
Like something to block
or
the
like
door.
beans or the coffee beans.
To try to block the door.
So then when they walk in, they might slip.
I'm trying to think because he got a 1. So I need to think of. Okay. Yes, but when you it's hard to keep having negative things happen. Like I don't know. I can only make the situation so bad. When you slam the door shut. Fuck, dude. I'm trying to think. You trigger. This doesn't make sense, really. So just suspend your disbelief.
Okay.
When you slam the door shut and you try to lock it, there's like a security system by the door. You know, when you arm or disarm, you're supposed to put in the code right away. Because you closed the door and didn't put in the code right away because you're animals, the system activates and all the lights in the store eventually come on.
Oh.
Thus making it harder to hide if you were originally planning to hide.
Okay.
You want to put an obstacle in front of the door?
Yeah, like something that they would slip on.
Is that body or smarts? I think
don't know.
body. You can. There are things that you can definitely knock down to
Like,
do that.
Beans on the counter. I'm a cat professionally.
Yeah.
So I just knock down the beans.
Okay. Yeah. Body makes sense to me.
Yeah.
He's rolling.
That wasn't me rolling.
Yeah.
I wish it was.
It's okay. Your roll even better. You're gonna get a 5. Okay, you knock down beans. Beans are in front of the door. They'll probably slip on them when they come in.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the animal control dude is now like reaching for the door to anyone who can see outside. People now need to decide how they're gonna not get got. You can try to find another way out, or you can try to find a place to hide, or you can do something that's more creative to that I can't come up with.
I would like to try to find a way out. I have 3 in sense and can probably sniff out open air if it's somewhere.
Okay.
So I'll
Yeah, roll
roll
sense.
3. I dropped one. Oh, 4. Thank God. The other 2 were 1s.
You roll sense.
uh,
You get to sniff in, and then you discover that somehow you all didn't see in the panic that this particular cafe is actually quite pet friendly. And so between here and like the outdoor seating, there's a doggy door that you could feasibly slip out of.
Okay, I go and find it in all the panic, and I try to get everybody's attention by like clicking my nails and barking at them. Guys, over here! I think I found a way out. We need to scram.
And as Leg says this, the door opens. Animal control, 2 guys come in with giant nets. They do like the cartoon, like whoa by the door as they slip on beams. Everyone, if you're just trying to sprint out, you will roll body to leave. You will have a +1 because they are cartoon whoa right now.
Perfect. +1 as in we roll another die, or
Oh, you're
+1
right.
to the
An
result.
extra day.
+1 as in roll an extra
Oh.
die.
Okay, cool.
Sounds good. Yeah, just
for
gonna sprint
sprinting
out.
out of there.
Yeah, if you want to just sprint, you can still do other things. But the doggy door at Legs found, going through that would be just a body roll.
Yeah, I'm just trying to dip out.
Yeah, I'm running that way too.
I'll try running, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay.
I got a 3.
I also got a 3.
ZB also got a 3. Chris, what did you get?
I was
Or-
actually going
Oh,
to.
okay, sorry.
Okay, this is going to be crazy.
Okay.
But I want to roll sense again
Okay.
to see maybe if I get a random whiff of like day-old croissants or bagels and things this coffee shop might have.
Okay. You got.
I know
2,
it's like
you got 4. I got 2.
yeah, I got
Sorry, I was pointing at them. You can roll sense.
Oh.
Really. You all leave. Like you all make
Yeah.
it. You see the doggy door like point it out. You're like, sick, I'm out of here. Cartoon. Whoa. You guys get out.
yeah. Okay, maybe I'll just go.
You don't have to. You don't have to. We can keep playing the scene out. I need another turn anyway because I don't want to get got. So I'm about to use my power. But before I use my power, you can roll sense if you want to find day old croissants.
Yes. So yeah, I got a 3 plus the 1, so it's 4 dice. Best is 3.
Okay. You do smell from one of the from where the barista would be working, from one of the cupboards under there is like, it smells like blood and other gluten-filled goods. If you can get the door open, you'd probably find like
Bread.
day old croissants. What?
Bread, not blood.
Did I say blood? You said bleeding croissants.
Another gluten.
Yeah, in cupboards, gluten. Me,
Yes.
really
Sorry.
quick. They finished flipping on beans. They go to grab me. I'm gonna use my power to be stinky because they don't know it's coming because of the gluten.
Oh.
So
Your spunk. Because I couldn't tell, you couldn't see your stripe.
it's body plus smart. I can deter animals or humans. I have 2 body, 1 smart, so I will roll 3. Count them, 3 dice. Whoop. Oh, I don't need to reroll on this one. I got a 4.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't want to just end. I got a 4.
Mhm.
So I don't know if I want to. Okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. Cause I get a 4. I spray them. They're like, oh my god, Pepe Le Pew, and then they flee outside really quick to like not be in the smell. And in that chaos, I too leave out of the doggy door. Legs, there was an opening for you to do this, but if you also still want a croissant, please feel encouraged to do so because I'm really curious where you're going with this. but don't feel pressured to
Yeah.
do so. Like, stay left for a second. You have a second to gather your bearings, do whatever you want.
So catching that last whiff of day-old's tiny legs is definitely disappointed that we didn't get into the dumpster because it actually kind of smelled good in there. But he was able to catch a whiff, and with the distraction from Stripe, he's gonna go and try to grab the bag and drag it out the doggy door.
Okay, roll body.
Only body. I only have one dice.
You got this.
That's a 1.
Okay.
I get too tied up in the bag, or it's too heavy to move.
Yeah, you have the cabinet door open, but it's too heavy to move. And by the time you have your draw on the bag, the animal control is back, ready to look for any animals that are remaining, which is you.
Yeah. If I get got, that's fine. I'll roll up another pal.
No worries. I'll give you one more roll to get out somehow. If you fail this one, you're probably cooked.
Okay. I'm gonna try to leave.
Okay.
Maybe like if they've seen us like leaving through the doggy door, that they're standing there, and I need to find another route. I will try to jump through like the drive-through window.
Okay.
And that would probably be body.
Yeah, that does sound like body to
Just
me. But I believe in you.
I wouldn't, because that's another 1.
Oh
Oh my
yeah.
god.
So you quick thinking, you're like, I'm gonna get out of here through the drive-through window, which is actually really smart. I didn't think of that at all. And right as you get on a counter to make the jump out of the doggy door, you leap for the doggy door for the drive-through window. You leap, and midair you get caught by a net and taken out by animal. Not taken out, like killed. That sounded crazy. But animal control grabs you. The rest of the gang sees you being taken into their van and them driving away.
It's like, I'll
And of
never
course,
go back to her. Please don't take me back.
Oh.
Slam.
And of course, they're probably like really like kind of a vibe when they're catching them, because in all of these kinds of movies, the animal control is just like really mean.
Yeah, actually, this one in particular, if you could understand English, you go, "Oh, this is that Chihuahua that went missing." Now we can tell that lovely old lady that we found her dog.
But to us, because we know.
Yeah, exactly.
Their hands.
Yeah, they got the villain mustache.
They're hunched while they're driving. For some reason, that's the villain thing to do.
Yeah, that is the
But
thing to do. Huh?
But it's actually like a heartwarming reunion. Like she misses her Chihuahua so
Oh my
bad.
god,
Like,
that
she'll be
lady's been
so
telling me every
happy.
day. Asking
Yeah,
me,
all the humans are very like, "Oh, what a touching moment." And we're like, "Not my boy."
I've known him for a whole week.
Not again.
It's a fluff piece
another
on
one.
the news. Fluff piece on the news. Like old woman reunited with lost Chihuahua. Oh,
There he is shivering.
so long, tiny legs. He barely knew ye.
And that ordeal at the coffee shop took 4 hours.
Ooh. How long was the first one?
3.
3. So we're at 7 hours.
7
already.
hours, and we're down one guy.
Okay.
Are you making a new character, or are we?
Yeah, I gotta roll real quick.
Just a second. I got this buddy down the street.
4. Oh, you're
Just
gonna
around the
like
corner.
this.
He wants in on this sort of thing anyway.
Okay.
His name is something because Chris is still rolling it up.
He is the urban fox. He call him McLeod.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
I love those games.
McLeod, and he is what's a special trait? He is good at problem solving.
Nice.
He wants trash because chaos. No, sorry, that's trash for the trash gods.
Yeah.
And he loves apple cores.
That's what drew him in. He was like, "You guys got apple cores?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do we? I guess before we get into the next scene, we can introduce the character, or do we want to introduce him at the next scene?
Whatever you guys want to do.
If I can do the next scene, I would like to introduce him.
Okay, is that cool with everyone?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, cool. Take it away, Joseph.
All right, guys. Looks like we're down a man, but last time I was in the AC, I made a friend. He lives just around the corner here. And I go and we go into this city park area, and I tap on a log. Hey, McLeod, I got some cores if you want to join on in.
What? You got a job for me? You know my regular pay is.
Yeah, I've got 2
My
cores
God.
for you right here.
Just roll
Okay,
under the log.
slide them under the log. I need to make sure they're good.
Oh, they're half rotten. They're your favorite. And I
My man.
slide them under.
You hear like some sniffing and pawing, and then like just scarfing down. Opens up the log door, whatever. It's like, all right, you got me. I'm in. What's the score?
When you said AC, I thought you meant you were going through it like air ducts.
An air
And
conditioner.
you found him in air ducts. Hold on.
I mean, he's an urban fox. He might have made his
Yeah,
den
that's
somewhere.
I was like, there's a toss up. It could have been that AC or animal control.
It's animal control. Yeah.
It's just like a little piece of cardboard between you guys as you knock, passing the apple cores through.
Exactly.
I don't know how a rat like Reginald gets out of the AC. Like, if I was the AC guy and I caught him, he'd be cooked immediately.
Yeah, I'd be like straight to the
So
Like, oh no room for you, buddy.
part of the reason Reginald's so big, just since we all want that backstory,
Mhm.
right, is because he was originally a pet rat that was overfed. And then when the AC caught him, they're like, oh, this guy's tagged. Like, maybe we try and get him back to his family or whatever. And in that, like, 24-hour period is when he broke out with McLeod.
Mm,
Yeah.
Nice.
cool.
On the inside, we do like a little quick handshake, fist bump.
Yes. Yeah. No thumbs, but it's still a handshake.
paw shake.
Cool. Let me roll up our scene.
I like to think that I'm not actually a stray cat. I just like to hang out outside, and then I go home during the day,
That would be hilarious.
and I sleep.
That's why you
And
sleep
they're
all
like,
day.
wow, what a boring cat. Such a chill cat.
They have no idea of your second life.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why she smells so bad every time she comes home.
It's not like she has a friend that plays in garbage goop.
Yeah.
Okay. So, around the corner here, you see these humans. They like to live in complexes, and I found a really good set of dumpsters. And I lead you back into an apartment complex, and there is one of those like enclosed group dumpster ones. Okay. And inside of it, there is the one like normal big bin, but there's also 3 smaller bins inside of the little enclosure. I told you guys it'd be a good haul.
Is it closed?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a vinyl fence and like a little latch gate on it.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
All right, McLeod. Time to prove your worth. Can
You
you
like-
undo the latch?
Thing like this. Yeah. He like sits back on his hind legs and like cracks his front paws.
See, the trick is
Uh,
that I make other people do everything. So then-
Delegating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
supervise.
supervise.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have the skills necessarily to do it myself.
Yeah. Will you give me
Yeah.
a smart roll?
Yeah.
So, roll to get that latch undone.
Okay. My smarts is actually 3. I am problem solving. I am the slyest fox. Also, he's patchy as fuck. He's so patchy. He's been in the AC. He's missing spots.
You guys are both
3
real
and a
mean.
Mhm.
Real mangy. And that's a 4.
Nice. So, you are able to silently get this latch undone. You look out across the. You're a little bit higher up because the latch was up at the top of the fence. You're able to look out across the apartment buildings, and you can see a little dog being forcibly returned to its owner.
Oh, no. Oh no.
But
McLeod doesn't know this dog, but he's gonna
No.
like, ha, sucker, he's not free like us.
yeah, it's terrible.
Don't cry.
And there are 3 smaller bins in here. When you get in through the first fence, you realize that the main dumpster has been taken out already. There
no.
is nothing in it. It's just the juices that
Nice.
You can
that
re-up on
Stripe
that.
likes to.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll take a dive real quick.
Okay, all right. Don't roll. Yeah,
I hop in, I roll around in the
He
goop,
does roll.
he
Yeah.
rolls
Rolls around.
in the goop.
come back, like nice to
Roll
get
plus gross.
yeah.
All right, and there are 3 dumpsters. I need someone to roll sense.
Me. I'm sensing. I'm smelling. I got a 4.
Okay,
Nice.
you smell on
Hey.
you
Festival?
you smell really good. Okay, and you can tell that there is another animal living in the center bin. You're not sure what type of animal just yet. And then the 2 side bins, there's something delicious in there. What was your favorite food?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken. All right. Someone dumped out a whole bucket of KFC
Nice.
into.
People never eat all the meat off these things.
I know, right?
Well, boys, we're
Time
gonna
to
have
get
an
those chicken
amazing
gains.
haul. But I do smell like someone else is here in this, and I like point with my paw at the center bin. This bin in particular, we may not want to take a look in this one.
You're telling me someone's encroaching on our turf?
That's what I'm telling you, boss.
Is this our turf?
It is now.
It is now.
But
We need to trap him.
I'll sit on the lid.
I think
I'm a husky tabby.
I don't mean to question your boss. I think we can just take the other bins and get the fried chicken and leave.
Yeah, but we don't want to split it 6 ways.
I mean,
Yeah, what if he's saving it? What if it's his stash?
can
He
I
might be not too pleased.
roll sense again and kind of listen, sense with my ears, to see if it sounds like there's motion from within the bin, or to see if he's asleep.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
I roll what I want. I got a 2.
Ooh,
That is
okay.
not what I wanted.
Yeah, so you can't tell, and all of this conversation happening outside may have alerted something.
Whoa.
Yeah. And you're getting up on the lid.
Just gonna hop up on the lid.
Okay. Give me a body check as the lid moves.
Bum, bum, bum.
Ooh.
4.
Okay.
I got a 1, a 2, and a 4.
So you are able to get out of the way as a mangy German Shepherd.
Oh.
German Shepherd.
Big bin.
Hey,
Big bin.
the dice say dogs, okay? This German Shepherd, pops out. It was already like wobbly, but now it's completely knocked over, and he's growling, and he is stalking towards Sandy because you're a cat.
That makes sense to me.
I have something.
Okay.
I want to get Reginald's attention to tell him to push the dumpster. Is the dumpster on wheels?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
I would like to tell him and assist him in pushing the dumpster towards the German Shepherd.
Okay.
So
yeah.
it rolls down out of the enclosure and into the parking lot, hopefully knocking him over or something.
Okay. Yeah. Let's both roll body to see if we can get this thing to move.
Okay, I only have one body, so 4.
Nice. Okay.
Man,
I
my
also
fox
got
is
a
killing
4.
it.
So we are able to shove this, heave, and we push into it.
Just like back in AC, we could do it.
And
Wait, they're actually wholesome. Teamwork. What the hell?
yeah. And we push the dumpster out, but in the process of pushing the dumpster out and pushing this dog out, it hits a car and sets off a car alarm.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Giant dumpster goes careening into a parking lot. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Grab the loot. Let's go.
I wanna try to. These are like the bins, right, with the open top,
The like metal.
the classic.
Yeah.
I want to just try to tip it over so that the loot comes spilling out.
Okay.
I can help you.
Okay.
Yeah. Roll a combined body check.
Oh my god, I rolled 3 4s.
Oh, thank God, I rolled 2 1s.
Oh,
Wow.
So what's
nice.
yours?
Okay. Yeah, you're able to knock it over. The KFC comes out. There's some of it still like in the little plastic containers, like untouched. They
Mhm.
just threw it out because it'd been sitting in the fridge for a week. That doesn't
So
mean it's
wasteful.
bad. It's
Yeah.
just old.
Different
Mhm.
flavor.
I'm gonna eat some now,
Oh, okay.
if that's okay. Just like
All right.
it's my favorite food. Sweet treat.
Salty treats.
It's not supposed to be sweet.
A sweet tweet.
Maybe he has a honey packet with it.
Oh,
true.
yeah,
Okay,
that's
that's
good.
Oh, some honey mustard, honey barbecue.
Mhm.
All right. Across the like little apartment complex, you can see some lights start
Mhm.
turning on. You all can't hear the English, but like, oh, is that your car alarm again? And they're the neighbors are bitching at each other because that's what you do in an apartment building.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
One time I had a snowball fight in my apartment building. It was really wholesome.
oh, that sounds great.
Inside the building?
No, in the
Just in the
parking
complex.
lot. It was
okay.
like shit you see in like holiday movies.
That's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, Hallmark card. That's awesome.
Mhm.
And so it is time to GTFO,
Mhm.
as you have said before. But there's one more fence for y'all to get over, under, around somehow. It is a chain link fence, and it's got barbed wire across the top.
Oh no.
Yeah. This edge of the apartment complex goes into a more like commercial part of town.
Oh.
Okay.
I want to. Sorry, Damien, you go.
Can I try and do senses to? Because I mean, these fences are never maintained. There's
Mhm.
definitely a
Mhm.
spot on there that's like flipped up. The neighbor kids, use it to go back and forth.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was always the thing, huh?
Yeah.
I did that when I was a kid.
4.
Nice. Yeah,
Find
you
that
can see a
open.
spot where a German Shepherd sized hole
Huh.
has been dug under the fence, so that he can get in and out.
I wonder where that came from.
Here, let's go.
All right, I want everyone to give me a body check to see if you can get out with your loot.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think we're at a point where we're in any
Yeah.
major danger, but
I rolled a 4.
you got a 4?
I'm
I
killing
also got a 4.
I got a 3.
Three.
Body checks are
Okay. All right. So Damien and McLeod, sorry, Mr. O and McLeod, it gets caught on the fence a little bit. You have to rip off a piece,
Oof.
leave it behind. But
Rip.
Not the skin.
Literally.
The best part.
That is the best part.
really
Yeah.
is.
I love
But y'all make it out unscathed.
Nice.
Hey,
And that only took us 1 hour.
Nice.
Damn.
Okay.
You were
Oh,
efficient
okay.
that time.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
quick one. Thanks for the help, McCloud.
hey, like I told you back in AC, I got your back.
Guys,
Anybody want to take the next scene?
8
Um,
hours.
Do you want to take it? Or do you want me to take it?
you can take it.
Okay. All right.
Do you
Let's
have this?
do. I got the PDF.
Okay.
Yeah, he's more advanced than us. I can't look at it on my phone and know what it means. The
Mhm.
words.
Mhm.
I
That's
can't
fair.
read.
Cause words.
I can read.
Words,
I can't
How
read
does
on
one
phone
word?
very well.
Yeah, like a whole PDF, like it's
Something
meant to
that-
be a full page.
Yeah.
Right? Like
That's why I
Absolutely.
printed these out. Give us these high quality books.
I really want to fold the phone to Z Fold, unrelated to literally anything we're doing. That's it. I really want one because I imagine it'll make reading PDFs easier as well on mobile. But
Why?
also, I just want it because it's just more room.
Oh yeah.
yeah, my
They-
brother got one of those.
The sideways one.
They did one of the words. The Stray Kids. Domino. They were like, hey, Domino.
What?
Normally,
What?
No, you
normally I get what you.
it was like they don't have the context, but I'm just gonna move forward.
That was like 7 completely unrelated terms.
Hey, Domino.
Was it
I-
Domino's
movie?
Pizza?
Deadpool movie? The Deadpool movie? Domino's in that movie, right? Isn't that the chick?
Deadpool 2.
Is she not in that
yeah,
movie?
yeah.
She's not
Yeah.
in the Wolverine one?
No, who's Domino?
No.
She's,
Domino's in 2. Is
She was
she also
on-
in 3?
she's unlucky, right?
No, she
That's
was
her
not in
power,
3.
luck?
Yeah,
She's
her power's
lucky.
like extremely lucky.
No, it's just a
It
meme.
complains the whole time. It's not lucky.
Mhm.
It's a Stray Kids
Not a
meme
power.
because
Mm.
there's a scammer. You know how like people make scam accounts from like different artists and try and be like, I need money
Mhm.
because that's what probably rich artists would
I
have.
was gonna say crazy that people even fall
Yeah.
for that, but go on.
And then they're like, I'm Han Ji Sung. Hey, Domino, which is like one of his lines in one of their songs.
Like
So
just in
it's a meme. And then so there's just like Duolingo got on the trend.
that's crazy.
Samsung's on the trend. Domino's finally got on the trend.
They should have been first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me look up Samsung because it's a meme now.
That
Duo.
that scammer must feel so dumb.
Okay.
No offense to the scammer.
All
No
right.
offense.
Screw those scammers.
There's a gentrified area nearby.
Yeah,
Got a
boss.
lot of good loot.
What does gentrify mean?
I
It's
mean,
gentler.
I'll let someone else.
Yeah.
It's gentler.
Gentrification is when a poor neighborhood gets taken over and like redesigned.
No, I
No,
think
that
that's
can't
in
be it.
character he was asking.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Yes.
I was like, wait a second.
I was like, wow, Liverpool got a lot in the AC.
I think
Professional Mona
that
Clark.
was
Pretty smart.
I think that was in character. And we're like, nah.
That's
That
crazy.
sounds dumb.
No, I
I feel like
was
they're just
zoning
judging
out.
I think.
Mhm.
There's a gentrified area, but good loot. But it's Mr. East territory.
Mm.
Gotta be careful. And as we approach, we see it is a fenced-in complex with several like houses. It seems to be like their attempt at, like a semi-suburban area within like this otherwise urban setting. So like
Mhm.
literally other side of the fence, you've got the streetlights, the normal cityscape. But like in here, there's like 4 or 5 different buildings that maybe like 2 stories. Each story has like a different family in there. But outside of their homes, they actually just have their trash that they put outside, and someone else comes to
To collect.
pick it up.
Mm. And tonight, that someone's us.
and tonight that someone's us. However, from even the approach, we can see the like metal bars of like a gated fence, and on the other side is a guard shack.
Hmm.
Oh.
In addition, it's very well illuminated in here, and with the approach, Mystery's got a whole crew in there, a bunch of the owned pets.
Dang.
We're gonna have to be
Like
extra
he
careful.
owns them.
I'm
Pack 'em
pretty
under
sure
his thumb.
Mr. E owns them all.
Mr. E actually owns this complex.
I can't imagine giving up my freedom for something like that.
Yeah, what a bunch
There's
of chumps.
something wrong with it.
Does the guard have any prison tats?
Yes.
All right.
I feel like they didn't do a great background check.
No. Dude,
Well,
security guards,
Mm-hmm.
they don't get paid much, and you need someone who's, jacked.
I know,
And
but
someone
you feel
who
like in communities like this, some Karen's gonna be like, I don't like the looks of that.
That's why he's the night guard.
Mm.
Yeah.
Was he a knight or a guard?
He's actually in a full suit of armor.
You can't hear very well, and that will work to our advantage.
It's well illuminated because the light is shining off of him.
Yeah.
He's LARPing. Has to be-
It all comes back to
Full
working.
circle.
He's
He
LARPing
just got
through film.
So are we outside of this community currently?
Currently, yes.
I see.
I would like to go and cover up one of the security cameras. I figure that this guard's like looking at cameras. I would like to just like crawl in front of one and try and cover it entirely with my body.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
we could cover it up with one of the cups from the KFC.
I was
Ooh.
gonna say
Ooh.
I'll give you a choice of smarts or body.
Sounds good.
They're
So
the same.
are they the same? Okay.
They are. I got a 4.
A 4. You
Nice.
deftly maneuver around as the little camera moves ever so slightly to the left or to the right, and time it just well enough that you get over and then climb up the pole that it's mounted to, and then you just kind of lay your body over top of it. Are you just trying to cover up the screen, or do
I'm
you,
trying to cover up the camera so everyone else can sneak in without the guard seeing them on the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you got a 4, and that should warrant some kind of smaller extra benefit. As you cover over it, we can see the guard mumbles something, stands up, and then starts walking, opens the gate and walks out to go and investigate the camera. The gate is currently left open.
I would like to
Oh.
go into the gate.
Yeah,
Here's our
head
chance,
towards
boys.
the gate.
Okay.
Just
Mr.
walk
O
in.
is in tow with everybody.
Cool.
Nice.
You walk in, and you can see that it's a pretty nice little complex here. But you do see that there's a couple windowsills that are open, and there's other well manicured cats
Mm.
who are sitting there, and it seems like they are on the lookout, trying to keep an eye on the ongoings within the community. What would you all like to do?
Mm.
Also, Reginald, how are you going to get out of the situation of the guard coming?
I am going to take a flying leap off of this pole.
I'll a fly check.
Fly.
Do you want to just do body on that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got a 2 as my highest.
You got a 2?
Yeah. So I
Turns out
go
he
to
cannot
take
fly.
that leap and catch my toe.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Just-
Catch your toe.
Yeah. You ever jumped off of a roof and caught your toe on a gutter?
Yeah.
I have.
what a specific.
What?
Not like a roof, but I've had a similar experience for the second floor, but
And caught your toe on a gutter?
I've jumped off the second floor of a building.
Okay.
But I did not catch my toe on a gutter, but I did
Yeah.
land wrong.
Everyone who's
I'd
ever
say-
had a trampoline has jumped off a roof.
Ooh. No. I've never owned a trampoline, but I've been on a few.
Have you owned
No?
a trampoline? You own a trampoline currently, don't you?
We owned a
Yeah.
trampoline.
You own a trampoline.
It's not too late.
Have you jumped off your roof?
We don't own a trampoline anymore. That
I'll
thing
gift
is
you one, and then you have to jump off of
dead.
your roof.
It was a small guy. It doesn't count. You don't jump off onto those.
It's still a
Didn't
trampoline.
specify.
We'll get you a trampoline.
I'm gonna get you a little like clown trampoline.
Trampolines are so fun.
Okay, so your toe gets caught, and you plummet right on the outside of the fence
Oof.
in front of this security guard
Oh, no.
as he's approaching. He has not noticed you yet because you didn't roll a 1, but he is quickly approaching.
Oh no.
Guys, I'll circle back around.
I'm gonna meow really loud.
Okay, what
Actually,
check do you want to do for that
actually,
one?
I'm gonna do my special move.
Nice.
I'm baby. Is what it's called. And I roll cute plus smart to attempt to display so adorable that I turn the minds of any nearby humans into mush, forcing them to engage in baby talk and distracting them from the heist. On a success, lower the group's overall notice level by 1.
Nice.
All right.
We're gonna roll.
What are you rolling?
I'm rolling. I'm baby.
It's
Cute,
Cute plus
cute and
smart.
smart.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2.
Mhm.
She is not baby.
Okay, so as you are trying to make like cute noises to attract the guard, you instead catch the ire of some of these other cats.
Oh no.
One of them hops down and starts like kind of like slowly approaching you. The other alley cats just
Yeah.
Snapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfectly in step.
When you're a jet all the way. From your first cigarette to your last dying day.
You had that so ready.
I'm sorry. West Side Story is an American classic.
Never watched.
Highly recommend it.
this cat comes over. Oh, look what the me drug in.
Sounds real original.
What are you trash creatures doing here?
What do you care?
Hi.
Oh, well, you know, this is last I checked Mr. E's territory.
Right.
So,
How do you know I'm not one of Mr. E's?
oh, he doesn't deal with looks you up and down. Your kind.
That's a little racist. Oh, you got a problem with orange cats? We're
Oh.
lovable.
Oh, honey. Oh, no. That is not orange. That is disgusting.
Damn.
Oof.
So the just to let you
I
know,
like to think that this cat is a fucking exotic short hair with the smushed face.
I was thinking a hairless
One of
cat.
the ugliest cats.
oh yeah, it's not adorable.
Yeah.
This obstacle is sassy pet cats.
Well, at least I can breathe.
Damn.
Got
I
it.
can breathe just fine.
Great.
How do we deal with
Do
sassy
you want to
I have a
roll
thought.
something without sass?
Oh.
Or yeah, Chris, what do you got?
I wanted to while they're kind of distracted in this like stare down, I would want to check one of the garbage cans that's nearby to see maybe if there's like Cheeto dust or something, and just kind of hand it to her as like, you go for it, honey.
Yeah,
It's
go
like-
ahead and roll me senses.
Okay, I got 2 instances.
Roll sense Cheeto dust.
Yes, 2 4s.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Yeah, there's a bag of Cheeto Puffs that's opened and still has some of the Cheeto Puffs in there, so plenty of like dust for you to use.
Nice.
So I go in and grab it and hand it over to my new stray cat friend and just go, here, have your fill. She deserves it.
I'm just gonna stick my head in the bag. Go like pull my head out. my nose and my mouth are all covered in Cheeto dust. I'm like, let's fucking go. I'm gonna piss and like start attacking the sassy cat.
Okay.
Oh
yeah. Roll me body, but add an extra die in there because you're now hopped up on Cheeto dust.
Yes.
I got a 4.
A 4.
Yeah.
Describe this beatdown.
I'm just,
Describe your kill.
you know, when cats like they're like
How do you want to do it?
2 hind legs and they kind of like are like really awkward about like they're not even like hitting the thing in front of them.
Oh yeah, where they're
They're
like
just like,
hesitating
yeah.
with the paw before
Yeah, and
they
it
like.
looks like, oh, I'm gonna fucking hit you. Oh, like that kind of thing. They look like their moral reflex is activating. And so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna wait until like the cat is like backing up and like towards the other cats too,
Mhm.
until they get scared away.
Yeah.
It looks real awkward and stupid. A cat with Cheeto dust all over his face, like not actually hitting the cats.
Like you look deranged. Like your eyes are ever like even wider.
My mouth is open, like when they're like. I don't know how to describe it when their mouth. The cat almost has like a double chin. That kind of a mouth open.
And as you're pawing at them, they're like backing up and they're looking confused. Like, why isn't the sass working? And they.
Sass is nothing compared to Cheeto dust.
You hear one of the other cats back there. Maybe I need to try some of this Cheeto dust. And they all sprint back into their homes. They're no longer sitting on the windowsills.
Nice.
Thanks for the backup.
I had a feeling you were a purveyor of the dust, the orange crush.
Orange crush.
I know my chemicals, and it's good. This is the good stuff.
Meanwhile, Reginald, you got this guard that is walking towards you.
Yeah. I'm going to bite at his ankles.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'm calling this a body.
Yeah,
I got a 3.
a 3.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I
Okay.
am successful, but there's a complication.
You gotta
So-
buy his ankles, but he has no ankles. Just kidding.
Oh man.
You go and you
He's
bite.
a war vet. He just doesn't have legs.
Oh no!
Metal.
You go and you bite his ankle. He says, "I didn't go to the CA just to deserve this." As he kicks you off correctional administration.
Yeah, correctional. Yeah.
The human equivalent of
Yeah.
the AC. He does kick you off and like gets you against a wall or something. The complication part is that now we are at 2 noise.
Okay.
But he is not calling anybody. He looks like he wants to take care of this personally.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna square up on him.
Any broken bottles nearby?
This is the most down for the smoke character Joseph has ever played.
Yeah. I could just see it now. The like black bars kind of like scrunched down. It's just the eyes of the two.
Yeah, the eye on the lip movement is like slightly out of sync.
Yeah.
The like anime like flying lines.
Yeah, the fast
behind him.
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is going to try and grab you.
Okay. As he does that, I'm gonna try and run up his arm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for me.
I got a 2.
You got a 2?
He's
Dude,
cooked.
I'm rolling
You-
3 dice and it's
You attempt to
happening.
run up there. The sleeves
Not enough dice.
are buttoned.
Okay.
They're buttoned kind of small. So and you're yoked.
Yeah.
So you try and like weasel your way up there, but it gets your head kind of stuck and allows him to more easily grab onto you. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's another noise.
Okay. All right.
What is everybody else wanting to do as you're hearing a scuffle?
A kerfuffle, if you would.
Yeah.
We're in a complex.
Mhm.
I want to find a way to set off a car alarm, because that would probably be more important than a rat to a
Okay.
night guard. I don't know if that's. Yeah, I think it's probably gonna be body. I guess I'm just gonna find the nearest car and I don't know, do backflips on it. Just start denting it until.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say that body would work if you're just trying to jostle the vehicle enough, or smarts if you want to like know where to like hit in order to trigger it a little easier.
I'm dumb, so I'm gonna do body.
Okay,
I got a 4.
you got a 4. Car
Nice.
alarm noise happens. He's got Reginald kind of like in tow. He's like looking around, realizes that he left the gate open, and he tosses you.
Can
Just
I-
kind of like more towards the street. And
I would like to try and bite his hand before he like releases me.
okay,
And to
Roll.
get that rabies shot, bro.
I was gonna say, is rabies the daily power for the rat?
Dude. Okay, I got a 3.
you got a 3.
Yeah,
You do manage to bite him.
What is the rat power?
it's gnaw. I'm able to chew through
Shoot through his
anything.
finger.
Yeah, spend your one use of your power on this night guard.
Killing this neck guard,
You want to do it?
chewing into his. No, I don't. I would like to keep that for later.
You bite into him, and he extra throws you. Yeah, I don't know a better way to say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that the penalty for this. So you have successfully like bitten him and distracted him to a point where he's not going to be as much of an obstacle. The penalty, though, is that you have been flung far enough away that you're not able to participate in the rest of this scene.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll just keep watch out here.
Yeah. Gotta recover,
Got
lick
you.
your wounds, all that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back inside the complex, the cats have been scared away. A car alarm is currently going off.
Hmm.
What would
wanna-
you like to do?
Sense where the nearest trash is. Like
Okay.
where the dumpsters are. Or do we know where the dumpsters are? I don't
They-
remember if we had.
They're just like black sacks outside of the doors.
That's right. Yeah, I just want to go for one of them. Can I? I still want to roll sense. I want to see if I can't smell which one sounds. Smell which one smells the most delicious.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'm sensing. That's a 4.
What's a 4?
Mm-hmm.
They only have gourmet shit here.
Nice.
Some like organic, that like
Trader Joe's trash.
Trader Joe's trash, but because it's organic, it usually like starts to get moldy quicker. So it's got that nice like nice flavor, the zest in there. There's like a lot of like fruits and vegetables, but there's also like, you know, organic meats.
Mm-hmm.
And then only in like a couple of the houses though, there are still more like junk food things, like Doritos and chocolate.
You. Okay.
No strawberries anywhere though.
That
Not
sucks.
sure why.
That makes me unhappy. And,
Oh look, no strawberries.
And they're pretty easy to get to at this point now that you've dealt with the alley cats. The only problem is it's pretty light in here. You're gonna have to maybe like sneak to try and like grab these and drag them out.
And try to drag them to somebody's backyard.
Yeah, they got little small yard fence things.
Hopefully we can, if we can find one of the trash cans with wheels, like the ones with the 2 wheels on the side that you roll up, we would
Yeah.
try to like prop them up and wheel them in the back outside the light.
Yeah, if you want to roll sense to see if you find it.
I got 2 cents.
Okay.
That is a 3.
A 3. You do find it.
Perfect.
Man, coming
Oh,
up with like
it-
consequences.
I'm saying.
It's rough. Is this
Yeah,
Every time if they don't get a 4.
we've gone through.
the consequence is that
I was gonna say I have a suggestion if you are open to one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we find a wheelie boy as we desired, but the wheel is squeaky.
ooh, I like that. Yeah, squeaky wheel.
That's what they called me in high school.
But you managed to
Yeah,
find
sweet.
that and are able to at least load it up with like 3 or 4 bags. I'm not going to make you roll for that, but
All right.
managed to get like bags in there. But trying to get this wheelie boy out.
Yeah,
It's
and
gonna
try to
be
drag
difficult.
it to a backyard.
What kind of
I
a
need some
roll
help.
or action are you guys thinking?
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna roll smart to see if I have the idea that I just had in real life in character.
Okay,
I got a 4.
nice.
I want to
Ooh.
from some of these bags, I want to harness their goop and put it on the squeaky wheel as to make it not squeaky.
You use some
nice.
goopomancy
Mhm.
to get this maybe like mixed in also with the stuff on your
Mhm.
person and
A
start.
secret ingredient.
Some of the
Getting
grease from the KFC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and start
Mm.
like getting that around the
So
wheel. The
greasy.
wheel is no longer
Oh
squeaky.
my gosh.
I call that my
Smart.
dumpster tonic. One of a kind. TM patented.
And you all
I don't know what half those words mean.
Me neither.
managed to get out of there.
All right.
Got it.
Have to roll for hours.
Oh yeah, roll for hours.
Yeah, roll for hours.
I don't even want to do 4, so I don't have to do a scene because I'm stressed.
2.
You also don't have to do a scene. Like if you want to pass, you can.
That feels like there's 5. There's gonna be like 5 scenes probably is what's
Yeah.
gearing up to me,
Yeah, you.
and it's kind of toxic.
I don't think it's
If I'm
toxic.
like, thanks guys, I really appreciate all of that. Do it again, one of you.
I don't think it's toxic.
I'm just not good at running games, even simple games. Right, but I kind of roll for stuff anyway. So
Yeah, so just the roll for trash situations is
You can also make stuff up if you want to make stuff up.
I love making stuff up.
Okay.
I
Totally
love
making
lying.
stuff
Okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said it like that.
oh, she's reaching for stuff, grabbing
Oh.
stuff.
Don't look at me.
She's crafting.
Stop narrating.
Thinking, combobulating.
She's writing things down, taking notes. She's upset with me. She's getting mad.
The papers have been served.
Getting
That's
madder.
crazy. That was
madder.
fast.
I'm actively standing in front of the judge.
Have you plead?
What?
Guilty?
Oh no.
Wait, no, that's the wrong one. No, no, please, no.
They're taking away. He's going to jail. Judge sentenced him to 78 years behind bars.
He meets Reginald in jail.
Hey, I heard you sent a security guard after me.
Shit, no, please. It was just a game. It was a meme. No.
You weren't supposed to be real.
They end up having a loving relationship in prison.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Discovering that the true trash was the friends we made along the way.
Fucking wild.
Oh man.
Out of control.
Okay.
Void Shift, I'm sending you a picture of my character. Everyone else can see it in person.
Drew one?
I drew him in the character description
Wait, that's
box.
sick.
Isn't that good? I'm kind of proud of that.
That is pretty
That's
good.
pretty awesome. I want to say it's like half shaved in or like half tattooed on bald patches, magey bald
Yeah.
patches that he has.
Like
Oh my god.
That's sick.
That's so sick.
Earl guy,
Mhm.
if he went to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, Master Splinter.
No. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
Yep.
the villain?
the Shredder.
Thank you.
Shredder.
It's all good. I might have watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Oh,
recently.
yeah, you did.
Maybe
Oh, nice.
because we saw a turtle in our yard, and I was like, name it Raphael.
Yeah.
So where did
Which-
we leave?
We left a like gentrified complex.
We
place.
did
Yeah.
leave the complex.
Yeah.
Suburbia.
Like a suburbia within Urbia.
Oh,
Suburbia.
okay. Because I was just gonna like have you guys go into a different section of it.
Okay.
Okay, that works.
Fuck. I don't know. I feel so much pressure. You guys do this so easily, and I do not. Okay. So you guys are pushing this around. You guys find a little trail. You follow it. Are you still pushing the garbage bin?
Are we?
Are we
did
stashing our
you-
loot in between
Maybe?
chains?
Or are you
Yeah.
I don't know.
eating it?
It's not really clear what the. I mean, I think we could do what we want, but it's not clear in the rules what we actually do with the loot.
Yeah.
I vote for
trash.
stashing it in between and not worrying about the time it takes to stash it in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get to say that's
That's
part
fair.
of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a stash, we're collecting, building up.
Take it back to the log.
Okay. I'm sorry. It just registered the log thing. Okay, so you guys are going down this trail. You think you're going somewhere new. But then after you stash some stuff away off to the side, because you can see lights up ahead, you realize it's more houses and they look the same. Like it's a little bit disorienting.
Yeah.
Because
That's
you're like,
me in real life.
It's one of those dumb
Yep.
little like nature trails between neighborhoods.
Mm.
Yeah.
you guys are like
know exactly.
confused. Yeah, that is exactly what I'm
Mm-hmm.
describing. You guys, it takes you guys a minute, but you guys realize, oh, we didn't turn around somehow all the way and go to the same spot. This is a new spot. And you guys come across, what's it called? I don't know what it's called when the houses are together, but they're not together. They're not
Like
the same.
townhouse?
Townhomes.
It's like
Yeah.
a townhouse. Yeah. I don't know why that word escaped me. That's kind of what these are. And you can see behind the two houses to the left of the trail, there are two just regular old metal trash cans
Classic.
with the lids shut tight on them.
Do these look more like they're part of the trail or more part of those houses?
I was gonna be houses, but I like the idea of the trail.
Okay.
And they had little signs that if you could read would be like, throw away your trash, or like keep it cleaner than you left it, or
Yeah.
Okay.
leave it cleaner than you found it. That kind of thing.
Look at these humans with their dumb stick figures.
Never understand them.
you
Doesn't
you want
even look like a
scratches? I
person.
can make scratches.
They think because they got thumbs, they're better than us. I look over at Mr. O.
Wait a second.
No, we're all the same. We're all equal here.
Yes, we are.
They're
And
giving
then-
you guys the side eye. Uh-huh.
Guys, I know we haven't done a roll where we're like, roll for this. There's not gonna be like consequences if you don't do well, but roll senses.
Okay. Everyone?
Everyone?
Or one of us?
I
Everyone.
got a 1.
Yeah, you're dead instantaneously.
4.
3. It's
Fox
weird. It
is
went 1, 2,
cracked.
3.
I have a 2.
I didn't register any of that. Did you got it? You guys got 2?
I got
Okay, and Chris got
a 4.
okay. So those that got 2, you're just kind of walking around the trash can, probably trying to figure out how to get into it. You hear them coming, but you can't tell which direction they're coming from.
Okay.
And Chris, you and I both hear up in the trees, because there's trees here, I've decided,
Mm-hmm.
nature trail,
Mm-hmm.
rustling.
Sense.
And then you see, we look up and there's a bunch of pigeons.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hate that.
And
Oh
they're
no.
like, see, you're encroaching in on Mr. E's territory, Dill.
Even the
I
birds.
knew I was felt like I was being watched.
How do you make pigeon sound? Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Ah, they should have an owl.
What do you
Sorry.
think you're? Who? I
You can't say that. Only we can say that.
Who?
Ooh.
Really funny.
And they start
Who
like,
is a very dirty word in Portuguese.
Really?
Yeah. And so
Oh no.
yeah. In
Sorry to
Brazil
our-
we would ask Americans and be like, hey, what's that sound that birds make? They're like coo, coo. And you're like, oh, it means asshole, but it's
Uh-huh.
like it's one of the more
Oh no.
dirty swear words
Oh.
in Portuguese. Yeah.
Apologies to our 3
For all of our
Brazilian
Brazilian
listeners.
listeners.
Hey, the agreement was that Mr. E owned the complexes, not the trail.
Yeah, so how about you make like a tree and get out of here?
Yeah.
Reginald's
gonna
gonna
use
flex
that.
on them.
to use that. You mean make like a tree, and then you guys hear barking in the distance. Not in the distance. It's pretty close. They're not very big dogs though, so it's more like, oh, there's a chihuahua there.
Oh shit, Mr. E's coming.
Mr. E
what do
is
we
in
do?
fact a chihuahua.
Hmm?
Beautifully manicured. Like well taken care of.
Wears a little bandana.
Yeah.
That has an E on it. Not that we can read.
Yeah, it is monogram.
He wears a ring on his paw.
He's actually steampunk.
I wasn't ready for it to. I'm just stealing all the ideas you guys say.
No,
okay.
go
That's,
for it.
that's
Wait.
what DMs do.
Okay. Is he Legs' brother? Are they related?
Or
Yeah.
I like that.
Family turf war.
Yeah. Legs was the runt.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I like this.
Yeah. Oh man. I know this is different than how you guys ran it, but I kind of want to make you guys roll like well, I can't think of which one it would be. I think smart or cute.
Okay.
Mute.
No, smart or senses to see if you recognize that he is related to
Mm.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, we'll do senses.
like because you could be like
I
else
am.
a lot like
Yeah.
McLeod is not going to roll since he didn't meet Tiny.
Ooh, yeah,
Tiny
good
Legs.
oh that makes sense.
3.
Also got a 3.
I got a 2.
Okay.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of bump Stripe and be like, "Hey, does that guy kind of look like Legs?"
Yeah, it kind of smells like him too. Who knew someone so prestigious had a
Legs?
relative?
Yeah. Tiny Legs.
A trembling guy?
Yeah, I was gonna say
How about yay high?
he was gonna say, does he shake like this?
Yeah, he shakes.
I'm assuming you're shaking right now.
My C's have a particular tremble to us.
Mm.
It's actually tiny leg.
What?
Oh.
The lore goes
That's
deep.
The twist. The twist is so twisty.
Write a story. That's like One Piece level writing.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Oh.
You guys know him?
Yeah, unfortunately, he got taken by the AC earlier.
Did they get him back home?
Well, if you want to know, maybe we can give you some information in exchange for some of your loot here.
Some of this succulent trash.
Roll cute.
No, I'm cute as hell. I'm not.
I am 0 cute. I'm gonna let you know that.
Cute or smart?
It's one
Didn't
die
you give
either
me
way.
option?
It's one die either way. So watch this. Do it. That's a 2, baby.
Well, obviously you guys didn't do a good job taking care of him if you got snatched up by the AC.
No. That's all I
from
got.
what,
brother's
from what
not
they tell
like
me,
me.
I'm sorry. I'm a cloud over here. Kind of new to the pack. I never knew this legs is tiny E. But from what they've told me, he sounded like he went out honorably. Took one for the
Perhaps-
team.
glory.
Perhaps the bravest one of us all.
Yeah, but now
Now
he's stuck back home. He's not like me. He can't handle being in.
And
Oh, is he like all
Wait, is he with you right now? Did he?
like all
Do you
manic?
live in the same
No.
home?
He's my owner's niece. No, my owner's grandma. I forgot that he's an old lady.
Oh yeah.
I was like, my owner's fucking old. No, my owner's grandma has him.
Mm.
At least I'll get to see him, but that he always hated life indoors. He's not built for it.
That's because he meant to be free, like us.
Sounds
See?
like he showed the
Yeah.
right path.
And because he got wrapped up in your business, now he's not free anymore.
Yeah, well.
Mr. E, maybe we can come to some kind of an arrangement here. We just take a little bit of the trash and we get legs out
And why would I let you do that?
because we'll get legs out.
He gets like if a chihuahua could smirk. He smirks.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then he like nods to one of the pigeons. He's like, get him something special. And then so the bird is just like, ooh, and like goes away. And then just a few moments later comes back with a bag, drops it, and just like, go ahead, eat up.
What's in the bag?
It seems like a mix of cat food, and it smells a little different. But
Oh, wait. I'm going to use my fox power.
Ooh.
I forgot that he had powers. I was like, what?
So the fox has a power called glass cleaner. Some of your more memeable habits have given you a taste for window cleaner and other chemical solutions humans use on and around their homes. Roll sense plus smart to attempt to bypass any obstacles in the form of chemical deterrents.
Ooh.
That's
Wow.
fucking
Okay.
cool. But that's also unhinged.
That's wild.
I did, he was mangy for a reason and may not have been entirely from animal control captivity.
Got any
drink
more of that
bleach.
Windex?
Yeah.
Got any more of that index?
Fabuloso.
Yeah.
That pine soul.
Been looking floors lately, actually.
Yeah, you can see some dice. There you go.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so it's sense plus smart. So I mean that's 5 dice. But I think the max is 4.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll 4 to see if like this food smells off a bit. So yeah, that's 1 4 and 3 2s.
Nice.
All right. I don't know if this is a chemical. I'm gonna count it.
Okay.
You've tasted before
Thank you.
because you were outside of a Chipotle getting some stuff. And then you were like, wow, this hits different in like a bad way. You've tasted hot peppers before,
Ooh.
and those are mixed in with this cat food.
That's fucked up.
Oh, I just like immediately like kind of retch back a bit. Like, hang on. Like, I don't know
No, you wanted
how
some
well your
craft,
spicy
yeah.
tolerance is.
And then the pigeons are gonna start
no.
circling you guys.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
I would.
You trying to poison us?
I'm giving you some of our trash so you can go. Eat some before you go, please.
I would like to, take a deep breath, move up to the pile there, rip off a bit of the cloth, use it as like a little napkin there,
Little bib.
little bib, And then I'll reach down and I'll like pick up the bag. And then I'll turn back to you guys and just say, book it! And I'll toss it at Mr. E.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know what to roll.
I'm not sure what to roll either.
Smart.
I think
Smart.
body or smart because you have. Yeah,
Yeah, let's
Either
go. Let's go
Yeah.
smart.
you don't want to use your body one.
4, baby.
He's smart as hell. I call him Mr. O because he's smart.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I got it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay,
No, 'cause
So-
every time he teaches us something, we go, oh.
so you toss it at.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
time to run.
All right, you toss it at him. It lands on him, and then he's like, ah, ah! And he's panicking, and the birds are just like, ooh. I'm gonna make the noise, but they're all panicking. They're like, I'm Mr. E, and they're like, boss.
Trying to get it out of his eye.
It does make some noise.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I know that you didn't roll a consequence or anything, but
No,
That makes
that
sense.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
because you have a dog, a little chihuahua yapping
And let's
and purr.
Skedaddle. Mission: don't get got by Mr. E and his birds.
Yeah.
Impossible. Have 2 body. Wait, are we skedaddling or are we rolling to skedaddle? Are we out?
Oh shit! Yeah, I guess
I think we're piecing out.
battle.
roll
Okay.
the skedaddle.
McLeod's he's gonna yell out, "Meet back at the ventilation duct, back at my place.
He's back at the AC.
No.
Meet back at the
So many
AC."
I shouldn't pick this die. It's really hard to read. I got a 3.
I also got a 3
I got a 4.
This body.
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 Oh, I have to.
It's
Not that I'm-
a 1.
Ooh.
I think McLeod is gonna get lost in the bushes.
Oh, got a 1.
Got a
Oh, no.
1.
Okay, so everyone that gets out, you guys make a lot of noise when you do it. And unfortunately, they have those like neighborhood watches,
Mhm.
those types.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you do draw the attention of a neighborhood watch. It's not like it's animal control, but it's not like animal control.
Yeah.
And they do. The only one that they see is a fox
Mm.
dart into a bush. But then you guys go unnoticed. That's my plan. That's
Do they catch Mr. E?
Mm.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. E is actually their dog. That's why he was out and about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They don't recognize the leash laws, even though they're like, because they're one of the top people in the HOA.
One of the
Yeah.
dogs.
So then they're like,
Oh, yeah.
rules for thee, but not for me.
Yep. Yeah.
Classic.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna do a luck
Classic.
roll to see if they get distracted by their poor dog.
Yeah, with hot peppers in his eyes.
They do get distracted.
Nice.
So does McLeod get like 1 extra roll to try and
Yeah.
get out of there?
Yeah, that's a good way to.
All right. Blow on the dice. Let's go. Ah! Out on the floor.
Oh no,
3.
All right.
I'm trying. It's hard to think of like at this point what like complication.
Mhm.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if you need to like come up with anything extravagant or at all.
Yeah, it might just take him a long time to get back to the AC unit.
Mr. E's seen all of our faces, remembers them in detail, and just vows as
Yeah.
McLeod leaves to hunt us down and make sure we never have another peaceful night.
Yeah, that.
That's the one.
He's just, as you're running away, he's
Never-
like, remember you.
You'll never get
Find you.
another
Just
piece
look-
of trash in my city.
And you just hear like the little yip, like, yip, 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 yip.
Never,
Pigeons everywhere in the city.
you'll never nibble kibble in this town again.
You'll never dumpster dive, trash, trash,
you, trash
treasure, nothing.
Now you have to roll a
He
d4.
says
Meanwhile, back at the AC unit.
4, 3.
Okay, that's hour 13.
Hey.
Made an enemy.
We ran an enemy and
Yeah, and the lore in this whole neighborhood goes fucking hard.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess my section was just for lore building.
it was crazy
It's
though.
good.
That was really good.
That was really good.
Yeah. Oh,
We're just done.
it brought everything together.
Like we had no idea. Like
Yeah.
how? Oh my god, that was crazy. That was crazy writing.
The
Thank you
troll
guys
was
for your
so
suggestions.
good.
I
I was
immediately
really-
stole.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's what being a good DM's all about.
Mhm.
Stealing.
Yeah.
But
Like I was hoping the whole time, like, oh my god, is Mr. E going to be the final boss? I want Mr. E to be the final boss. It's like, who's Mr. E? Oh, he's a Chihuahua. Oh, is he Tiny? Is he related to Tiny? Oh my
Part of me that was
god.
like, oh my god, what if Tiny Legs is just Mr. E?
Oh,
my
But
God.
yeah, when he's Emperor, he's Mr. E, and when he's out, he's
Yeah.
Tiny.
yeah.
That would have been
that
yeah.
would have been fucking.
It's all
He
it's
would
all
have been
good.
like, you guys left me.
Oh no!
A whole revenge plot. You left me for an hour with animal control.
and you replaced me with a
Do you know how?
fox.
Do you know how hard I had to cute my way out? I had to roll like 8 dice.
That was really fun.
Dude,
He-
my backstory is that we
Oh,
all
that was
break
good.
Tiny out to try and like smooth things over with
Yeah.
Mr. E the next night.
I like
Okay,
that.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
He pissed him off.
Uneasy alliance.
Tiny, please.
That was fun.
Please, we need you to talk to your brother.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was good.
Mr. E.
Or we break Tiny out,
Yeah.
pamper, like get him to look like Mr. E, and usurp and replace him.
There we go.
We'll be the trash kings of suburbia.
This is crazy.
Kings and queens.
Trash Kings of Suburbia.
That needs that on the shirt.
That's my new rock
I like
band.
that idea. We'll just do trash cans of suburbia. Just have pictures of our.
Or of our animals.
Yeah.
I'm not joking when I say I think we should get that shirt.
Mhm.
I don't
I'm
care if we
so
put that as
down.
merch, but we
That would be
need to
good.
have that shirt.
And then kind of like the PDF, just have like stock images of all the animals
Yeah.
like underneath, kind of like a band logo.
Dude. This was a fun game.
This was
Yeah.
really fun.
The
Yeah.
whole franchise. Yeah. It was really good. Thanks for setting it all
Thanks for
up, guys.
suggesting it. I didn't know this game existed.
Yeah.
Kind of. You've brought up a different one before.
Yeah,
right?
I found a different raccoon one at
Oh yeah, Raccoon Sky Pirates.
yeah, and I was like, ooh, Trash
Oh, wow.
Pals? Okay.
Yeah.
But then I also found another one called Psychic Trash Detectives or something like that.
Dude, everyone just wants to be a raccoon.
People, yeah, everyone wants to play the raccoon.
Yeah.
Reject humanity, become
There you
trash.
go.
Were any of us a raccoon?
No.
No.
No, I wanted to be. That was my like,
Yeah.
if we're making our own characters.
Yeah, they would have been sick because they get one time they can just pick a lot for
Yeah.
free. That's their power. That's it.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Pros and cons. What do we want to start with?
Yeah. Let's start with setting.
Setting.
This setting's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the setting is pretty fun. I
This
like
is pretty
I
ridiculous.
like the because it's the 4 different options there
Mhm.
of suburban, urban, rural, and industrial, and I think all of those are like interesting starting points.
Yeah.
But I think like having like
Yeah.
a blend of it just as the I guess narrative progresses
Yeah.
makes it fun.
Yeah. And like I loved Over the Hedge as a kid.
Oh,
You seen that movie?
Very over the hedge.
Yeah, this is like TTRPG Over the Hedge, and I love that.
As I was reading the PDF,
yeah,
I really enjoyed that it was like it very much encourages collaborative storytelling because like every time you tell you to make a
Mhm.
decision, it goes, or you can just say fucking and do what you want, or like you can take turns being the GM, or you can all contribute to the scene. Like it was really cool. Like the thing we did when it was TV's turn,
like
we
saying
were all building. That
Mhm.
is also brought up and encouraged in the book, which I really appreciate.
nice.
it's really like saying the quiet part loud for like any TTRPG.
Yeah.
It's like just do it. Yeah, you don't have to stick to this table. Just do whatever the fuck you
Yeah.
want.
And I do think it's like a really good basis for trying out improv, of course. But also I think it's like creative solutions to problems, which is something that I think it does like having that extra practice with a game like this, and then taking some of that little like outside the box thinking experience into other games will only make them
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. And I think this would be a really good game for beginners, right? If you have a DM or something that's trying to like bring people into the fold and indoctrinate them in TTRPGs.
Get
right?
them hooked.
This is a really easy system, right?
Yeah.
1 to 4.
Yeah.
Right? Roll that many dice. Like, it's very easy to
Take the
learn, very
highest.
easy to pick up.
Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed it when I looked it up. Like I was saying, I was trying to find a game that I could play with my wife and her sister-in-law. They're not heavy TTRPGers, so it's really light. I think for something like that, having a strong GM as well is really handy to be able to like set those scenes, because it is pretty role play heavy, despite
Yeah.
having like a lot of choices for things. I know kind of off the start, I definitely felt it like we were getting stuck into like, oh, it's just a dumpster, and then there's a human that comes out. It's like we made it work, but it's like I feel like you could easily repeat like the same thing. So like maybe like scratching those options off as you go through them.
Yeah.
would be
Yeah, when I was
helpful.
doing the obstacles, I was trying to not do ones that like we'd already encountered.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
Mhm.
I know that the sassy cats were like a separate thing, and they were kind of part of Mr. E's crew, but that was like, oh, a competition for the
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah, and
Bring in
I
Mr. E himself.
rolled dogs twice on mine, and I was like, I don't want like a second dog to just show up, and so that's why we saw Tiny Legs from a distance. So I was like, okay, I'm still incorporating a dog. It's not a huge obstacle, but
Yeah.
I see a dog,
It's an
Yeah.
emotional obstacle.
an emotional one. Yeah,
That we did not interact with
Yeah.
at all. We were like, oh,
That's not
anyways.
check out this fried chicken.
Yeah.
What's up with this dog? And
Sucks to be that guy.
Which then
Yeah.
directly came to bite us, because then Mr. E was like, "You didn't even help my boy."
Yeah.
actually, yeah, that did make it.
Oh yeah.
One thing that I don't like about this,
okay.
the D4, I get it. It makes a lot of sense, right?
Mhm.
Having like it split out like that. That I'm fine with.
Levels of success.
But it's the partial success, because like it's for all of these you have to think other than number 2, I guess. You have to like think of like consequences, and at a certain point it just feels like a lot.
I will
Like,
say,
trying
I
to,
think
like,
we probably could have just hand waved some of the consequences.
I
Because
agree.
we do that in other games. We're like,
Yeah.
it doesn't really, like, it's inconsequential. Doesn't really make sense to have a bad thing.
Yeah, and this is a peeve
Yeah.
on my end in general. I think there's a lot of games that try to like do like tiers of success and failure, and a lot of them don't have you just did the thing you were trying to do.
Yep.
Which I wish 3 was in
Mhm.
this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I wish it makes sense.
Yeah.
1, you fuck
Yeah.
up majorly. 2, you kind of fuck it up for everyone. 3, you did the thing you were trying to do. 4, you rocked your socks off, right? Like you did it so well that now the trash is multiplying, right? Like, because I think that would have made it feel more balanced. Because it's like, I just feel like there needs to be a neutral option. Ideally, like for me, in both directions, like you either do it or you don't. And having a consequence when you fail makes sense to me, and having a crit fail also makes sense.
Yeah.
But the fact that there's no like, I want to do this 3, okay, you did it, feels weird.
Yeah, when like it felt a lot like when I was DMing Star Wars, and you would get like a critical success, but then still fail the overlying like role, because that's really hard as a DM to be like, you critically succeeded but failed, and
you critically
now I
fail
have
forward.
to, like, it's a pain.
It's weird.
Yeah. So yeah, I totally agree. The 3s, the partial successes, are not something I would bring into another game.
Yeah.
It's something I agree with Stevie. I would just like kind of hand wave it. You could even have it so if narratively it makes sense to have a negative consequence, you do it. But I wouldn't worry about doing it every time because it does quickly add up. Because like people just aren't going to get forced
Yeah.
that out. They're going to get it like a quarter of the time, right? So like trying to always like bring something in when someone rolls quickly like kind of gets out of hand.
Yeah, you want that 3 to feel more satisfying. It's like it's 3 and 4 for the successes, and like once 4 just seems like it's a crit. So you do the thing and you get something extra. But if you get 3, it's like you do the thing and then somehow it's
kind of bad.
Still,
For me,
leaves a
I
bad
was just
taste in
kind of
your
like
mouth.
noise. You make noise.
Yeah,
That's like a.
I feel like
also it's called notice.
It is notice.
I realized
put in
that
noise the first time.
Or
it's notice.
and I was like, wait, that's not noise. It's notice. But
I wasn't gonna actually somebody, but yes, it was notice.
We've
Too
never
late.
just said the wrong
It's all
word the
good.
whole time.
Wherever.
definitely not Gloucester.
Yeah.
But thinking about the notice, this is a great character sheet.
Oh yeah.
I would like to point that out. Like it has
Simple.
everything you need and nothing you don't, and like it's gotta like it's just really simple and perfect for a one shot like this.
Yeah,
It-
like the trash
Yeah.
bells like font on there, where it's like only part of it, where it's like it looks like it's worn away.
Yeah.
I really
Code for
like that. But they don't
Mhm.
have like a whole lot.
The ink is
The ink is
bleeding.
bleeding a little bit, but they don't have just a lot of like clutter in there. The boxes are large enough for even people who write like a second grader
Yep, that's
to-
me.
to be able to put their stuff in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and Misty's not here to comment on it, but I feel like this one would be pretty ADHD friendly because the boxes for different things are different sizes, and that makes it easier to quickly see like, oh, all of my stats are the smallest boxes. My special move is this big box next to it.
There's plenty of space on the outside for doodling too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I doodled all over the.
Yeah.
Well, I wrote notes all over the edge, but
I drew a
Yeah.
cat, but then it looked scary.
yeah, this is a great character.
So I erased it.
I do like too. I feel like a game
Yeah.
like this, like if you do want to get into roleplay, it's simple enough that you can start with like the pre-generated list. But I feel like it would be very easy to branch out and be like, we're actually out like young jaguars in ancient Rome. Like, you know what I mean?
Feeling trash.
Feeling trash.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have a lot of different
Yeah.
obstacles to go through. Like even before we started, once and decided on trash piles, like, oh, like I like this list, but like this kind of like how we were going through it. It's like, okay, like some of these can repeat themselves. Like I wanna do like 100-row spreadsheet to roll a D100 on to see like what it could be. Just come up with like 100 different obstacles of what it could be. I mean, like, yeah, it seems totally fine to kind of make up your own list sort of thing, but I understand as like a little 5-page one-shot short game that, you know, text is sensitive and like you let people run with their own imaginations.
And that is really strong. Like when I read the PDF for the first time, I was like relieved. I was like, oh, this is so easy to read. It's like not very many pages, and like each page isn't like 7-point font, single spaced essay, right? Like it was like really easy to read, which I really appreciated.
And I have to note inside of it, like the taglines that they have are pretty great. Variety is the spice of trash. George the opossum, or remember, you may be trash, but that means you're someone's treasure.
There is no trash cannot.
Like
There's only
so,
trash can.
Yeah, that was my favorite one. Yeah.
Trash panda, probably.
Live like every day is trash
like
day.
they're pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It's a great
Yeah.
put personality into it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it's good. It's a lot of fun.
I think that this game works the best in one-shot varieties. I'm pretty
I
sure
agree.
Yeah,
everyone
definitely.
will agree on that one.
Definitely.
Where it ranks in regards to other games of a similar ilk, I would throw in the Something's Wrong with the Chickens. I would throw in Slaying Dragons, and I would throw in Font into the same kind of a category of this collaborative storytelling kind of a
Mhm.
game. I think this one is pretty high up on the list. It's a lot more goofy, whereas like Font and Slaying Dragons is a little bit more like sorrowful.
Oh
But
yeah.
I think this one is it's a pretty good one. It's a diamond in the trash.
Yeah, if I wanted to
It's
introduce TTRPGs to like a kid, this would be a great place to go.
yeah.
Um, like most kids have seen Over the Hedge or some similar cartoon where they love the raccoon, right? And this would be a really good
Yeah.
one to do that. As far as ranking it, I would put this very high on our one shots. I definitely think this is my favorite goofy one shot that we've done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Because
You don't like the potato RPG more?
Nice.
I like the potato RPG. I think I like this
That's
better
really
though.
fun.
Yeah.
I know I didn't participate all that much in it, like as the cat, but it was still really fun.
Yeah, it's a great little game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I said this already. I really like the ease of just pick up and play with this game. I feel like I could have discovered this game this morning, given myself like 10 minutes to read it, and then started. Even with like a table of people who knew to TTRPGs, right? I feel like it's really easy to get it and go. I enjoyed playing it a lot. If I had to rank it, I would like rank it pretty low amongst the other collaborative storytelling games, just because I'm a sucker for drama. And like, while you could make this pretty dramatic, it's just easier to do it in the other games.
Yeah.
That's not to say I didn't have a great time playing it. Obviously, I loved it. But like, Playing Dragons would be my favorite out of those games so far, right?
I think I
and
would
that
agree
one
you
is like
on that one.
very like introspective, very like like why am I adventuring type deal.
Yeah.
But this one,
Very interesting listen.
this one is crazy because it's like I feel like even though I like Slaying Dragons better, I would end up playing this more often just because it's easy, it's fun, and like if you could just like have it on your phone on a PDF and be like, we got 25 minutes, and then like you could just do a scene or two, right?
Yeah.
Like it's so easy to pick up and drop, and I really appreciate that about it.
Yeah, and it's a lot easier to approach your friends and be all like, "Hey, do you guys want to pretend to be like trash pandas
Gang
for a
of
little
raccoons.
bit? Gang of raccoons." It's a lot easier to do that than just to be all like, "Hey, you want to talk about feelings
You want
and
trauma dump
emotions?"
in the set of a
Yeah.
Do you want to spend 3 hours doing introspection? Yeah, like I'm really excited to run this again, like I said, for my wife and her sisters. But I usually do a one shot with my in-person group around Christmas, and past couple times I've just done like Christmas themes. So like I do. We typically do 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, and I did like a little raid on Santa's village and
Fun, yeah.
Bunkers and Badasses last one where I ran Randolph the Blood-Nose Bugbear that Riley from Friend and Foe did up. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Everybody came over, we had a good time. But this year I was going to do something different with like Trash Pals. I'm going to try to find a couple other one shots and just like throw the manuals throw the guides on the table and be like, hey, which ones you guys want to do? I don't care which one that we go for. Like they're all going to be fun, but Trash Pals will be one of
Oh
them.
hell yeah,
That's awesome.
Like it's definitely going to be in the group.
that sounds awesome. Definitely let us know how all that goes. Both like the Christmas one shot and then also the one with your family too, because like I'd be curious to learn how they enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure. It'd be a lot of fun.
Listeners, if you all want to interact with us and see how that goes for Void Shift and his family, come and visit us on the Discord, right? That's where we interact with people most. We also have the Instagram. We've got a couple other social media things bouncing around there.
And if you want
Patreon.
slightly extra content, you can follow us on Patreon as well. We do have a free tier, so we post some extra stuff on there as well.
And if you want to learn more about Trash Pals, it's created by Goth Hoblin, okay? And you can find them on Twitter at GOTHHOBLIN, Goth Hoblin. or at gothhoblin.itch.io.
Yeah, and we'll have those links all in the episode description. Chris/Void Shift, thank you so much for
Yeah.
joining along with. Is there anything that you would like to plug? Any last minute things that you would like to say?
Definitely want to say a huge thank you for having me on. It's been a blast, and I can't wait to hear it. For plugging stuff, I have my Instagram again, voidshift_c, and on Facebook, Voidshift Creations. Hit me up if you have any questions for cosplay or 3D printing. I love to go on about 3D printing. But other than that, I'm pretty chill. Usually lurking around the Discord. It's a good place. Definitely can give my thumbs up approval. And yeah, just hanging around.
Sweet. And we'll also have some information in the Discord about the 501st, because I think that whole
Oh yeah, that'd be really
initiative
cool.
is
Cool to
awesome.
shout them out. I should have, when I sprayed those dudes with my skunk spray, I should have been like, "Oh my god, you smell like reject listeners!" Like I should.
Oh, no,
have.
That's opportunity.
Next time.
Yeah. Point out
Activate reject spray.
that is wild because I think you were one of the first people in our Discord.
Mhm.
So it's just like cool
yeah.
that we're.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I appreciate it. Like I said, it's just like hanging out with a bunch of
Mhm.
homies
Good.
and like sending
That
memes.
is
glad because-
literally the vibe we
guys-
said
Yeah,
we
when we
wanted
wanted
to give.
to start, we were like, "I just want people to like to hang out,"
Yeah.
because we're not professional voice actors, so we can't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was great having you on.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you again, man.
That's okay.
Really,
Oh,
it's been
I
great.
appreciate it. Like it means a lot to me, guys. And keep up the great work. I look forward to the rest of the summer and side quests and the next big one that you guys do.
All
All right.
Cool.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Never forget
Thank
that
you.
you all reap.
Yeah, you all smell like shit.
You're
smell like-
stinky. Send your
Like
stinkiest
striped
email.
Right? You smell like the garbage goop.
Yeah. All right.
Oh god, the
Deuces.
goop.
Yeah.
Did we go too far?
Later.
They smell fucking bad.
Okay.
They did not go too
With the
far.
goop?
Wow.
I think you could have gone.